Listen, we got this one in the bag, but how we let this slide, I don't know. Well, I am back. I was sick. Yes, the London cold, and then I got tied up with work, and I said, you know what? I need to give my body some love. I need to rest. Okay, YouTube can wait. But today's game, I feel like we had it. I feel like we had it, and all of a sudden, we lost it. Yes. Anyway, I'm gonna break this match down. I do have Tony in the backstage, and we're gonna talk about these 1-1 situation. All right. I would take a draw than a loss. Right? Let me bring it up. Tony! A
Hello. It's been a minute.
loss or a draw?
Feels like a loss, but I'll take the draw.
It didn't feel like a loss to me. I'm serious. It did not feel like a loss to me because if we had actually lost the game, then that would not be good. That would not be good, especially with the record that we have right now.
Yeah. Well,
And
I think like
people need to understand that Michael is not always going to win his games. You know, he's not always going.
yeah, yeah.
So I would take a draw than dropping a whole 3 points.
And I think they knew that they had to fight for that. They had to fight for that draw, at least.
Yeah.
Um, Obviously, I'm sure if we were able to score earlier, would have been fighting for a win instead of fighting for a draw at the end of the day. But yeah, I don't know. I think like from how they've been playing in the past couple weeks, you know, the energy today was a bit different. It just wasn't as sharp as it has been in the past couple games, right?
And why
And I
is
think
that? Because
that's
they're tired. Because we just played a game not too long ago on Saturday, right? And
true.
then
Yeah,
back
yeah,
on Tuesday playing another match.
yeah. Like I think they've gotten too comfortable with not playing midweek, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't even realize that. I actually even yeah, I didn't think about that
We just
because
we just
that
played a
would
game
definitely
2 days ago. And then now we're
and
back
like
to it again.
yeah,
Can't complain
and
though.
the
We
fact
don't
that
have
he
a lot
didn't
of
change
competition.
the
Sorry.
starting 11, right? And like I think like maybe you could have rested someone. Like I had a feeling that they were gonna play like a low block the entire time, and it's have been a good game for Sesko to come in or to start at least anyway, right?
Like in
Um,
the second half of the game.
yeah, yeah, like he could have at least played maybe like 60 minutes of the game, and then you bring in like an Umbuemo or something. But at the end, like I think we still got the draw, so can't complain. Um, yeah, the energy was just a bit slow today compared to the past previous games. Uh, yeah, yeah. I think
Yeah.
for me it feels more like a loss than a draw, uh, but yeah, we definitely take the draw better than losing the game.
Um, to be honest, the West Ham defenders were were ruthless. They came for blood. Honestly,
Hmm.
Wan Bissaka, Disasi at the back, their goalkeeper. No, I have to give it to both goalkeepers, though. I have to give it to both of them. They both were on point today. Like, if I have to even like distribute or rate the players, honestly, I have to give it to all of them because I think they all put their souls on the ground today. That's that's the energy that I got. I don't think anybody oppressed more than anyone, to be honest. And I also think this was one of the most entertaining game I've watched in a very long time. You know,
Yeah,
I've, I haven't seen this in a long time, honestly. I think the last entertaining game we watched was what? Was it Bright? No. was Man City. No, was it Man City? Yeah, it has to be Man City. I think it was Man City.
The last entertaining game.
Yep. It was Man City, the derby. The
Yeah,
derby.
that was
Aside from
entertaining. Yeah.
the aside from the game we played today that we drew, which other games did we play in the past was this entertaining?
I
One
mean, like
Bissaka for us for sure.
Wan-Bissaka still hasn't forgiven the club for selling him. So he's always gonna play his best football against us. Like I don't know why. This
One
guy just
Bissaka came for
he's
blood.
still pissed. He's still pissed. Um
If not for
Personally,
one
I never want him
Bissaka,
to
you
go.
sure would have scored a goal today.
Yeah. Uh yeah, he just said he was, he how good he is defensively in terms of his awareness and his
Mm.
position to be in the right place at the right time. So like, I give props to Wan-Bissaka. I always liked him as a player for United. And I'll keep respecting him, as an ex-United player. Uh yeah, Luke Shaw have gotten a goal today. Um and I think there's something about our set piece tactics that it looks it's a lot better than compared to other people's set piece routines. I'm not gonna name any names.
Are we like the
Like
highest in the Premier League for set piece
I
goals?
think we have the second or most goals from set pieces this season. Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's between us and Arsenal. So but most of our goals have been a bit more cleaner compared to Arsenal's. I think they have at least like a couple own goals with their own. But yeah, a little shit at Arsenal, even though they're gonna win the league, unfortunately. Uh,
You think so? They're just 6 point behind.
nah, they're gonna win the league. They
Dude,
will.
I don't think so.
I think we have to be realistic. There are only what 13 games left, so
And you
yeah,
think that they can win it with the 13 games?
I think so. But I know one thing for sure is that they're not gonna win the Champions League. They won't win
Well,
the Champions League, but they will
they
win the
still
league.
think they'll win the Champions League.
Nah, everyone's saying that they're not gonna win the Champions League. There's no way,
They're
nonsense.
going away to play Brentford tomorrow on
Are they
Tuesday. So
away to Brentford?
wait, next tomorrow. They're playing Brentford tomorrow. On Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Oh wait, what am I saying? What's the 12th? Thursday.
Thursday.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
They're playing Brentford on
Wednes-
Thursday, and then after 3 days they'll go back to play the FA Cup. But yeah, I think that is going to be a very tough one for them. And Brentford playing at home is not a joke. So
Yeah,
I wish them all the best. I think I could see a draw in that game. Um, Chelsea as well,
I'm drawing.
from 2 goals up to 2-2. How did they do that? I don't get it. I want to hear
Well,
what they have to say. I cannot wait to hear what they have to say. They drew Man United.
maybe
Drew. What the hell? They need to leave us alone.
um, people will say we're the ones copying them because they played
They need to
first.
leave us alone. Okay.
um,
Oh
yeah,
my God.
that was I didn't watch the match, but I was getting
One second. The
I got
highlight.
the notifications on my phone when they were scoring and stuff. So
I wasn't all anyway, but I think the 2 Nigerian guys scored. And I was like, oh my God, these people actually just won the Super Bowl and they're here beating up Chelsea.
I guess it's the week for Nigerians. So
Oh my God. Anyway, what do you think about that starting 11? Did it make sense? Did it not make sense?
It made sense. Like I that was my prediction because it just seemed like he's not gonna change. He's starting the 11 right now for a while until maybe like a major
Injury.
injury occurs again, like Dogu. Uh,
Today was the day I missed Dogo.
I yeah, he would have his presence was definitely missed. I think we need to. He probably needs to maybe like I think today would have been a better day to start like Sesko up top and maybe I think it's hard to drop either Mbuemo or Ahmad because they bring so much to the team offensively.
Pace too.
Um yeah. Like I think personally I would have dropped Mbuemo, maybe rested him for a bit,
Hmm.
and then start Sesko. Uh definitely
But we
keep
need that
Ahmad because
those
of
fire for West Ham because I don't think Benjamin Shesko has that fire in him, to be honest.
the thing is we'd have been able to put in a bit more crosses in today, and then we could have utilized his height more because, like, you saw when they were just throwing in crosses, they were just the West Ham defenders were just heading it out because there's nobody in there to win anything.
And they had
So,
so much corners today that I think I was having major anxiety. Like I'm like, okay, I don't know West Ham to be like this set piece, entity, But whenever the corner comes to United, I'm like, okay, I think there's a chance. There's definitely a chance, which we had, but it was offside.
yeah, like I think this season I'm not worried about other teams having opportunities or corner kicks like that because we've definitely improved defensively when it comes to set pieces compared to where we were last season.
Hmm.
Um, where you were praying every prayer you could think of every time it was a set piece against United because
Hmm.
you just knew one of the ways that's in the back of the net. And the goalkeepers we had last season as well did not help,
Speaking
right?
of back of the net, okay, the last time we played West Ham, it was with that other guy, okay? But we have a new king in the building, the showstopper, okay? Giving us ribs, giving us angles, giving us, side view. Like the guy was just like a cat today. I said, Lament Cement, where have you been? I was screaming on my TV. I said, this boy got this shit together. And you now know the most funniest part? He will keep his face like a resting bitch face, like this.
He's just calm and collected, which is good. I think that's exactly what the backline needed.
The
A
level
a
of composure that this boy has. Like this boy acts like if it's Onana will be tightening the thing, he'll be pulling his socks, he'll be
even Robin Wesley on it for the gloves.
getting his Vaseline.
But I was always doing he was always doing something in front of the camera.
That
Very
guy's a dramatic man.
but
Oh my
yeah,
god.
like I think it's definitely been a positive addition. He's been a positive addition to the team.
For sure.
We needed someone that was very calm in the back for
And
a
I
long
cannot
time
wait to see
since
him in America. I just cannot wait to touch him. Okay? I can't wait to touch Benjamin Shesko. I can't wait to touch Bruno. Oh my god, I can't wait to touch Harry Maguire. Like,
are they coming to the States
hey,
in the summer?
I'm gonna literally melt if I see them. I'm
Like I
literally
don't know if
melt.
they're gonna do a US tour this summer because of the World Cup. It's gonna be kind of hard. Um, but we shall see. We shall see because
The summertime?
like yeah,
Speaking of summer, Harry Maguire is set to sign another contract with Manchester United. I am so happy for that guy. I think he deserves a lengthy stay in the club. Honestly,
Uh,
when you take out Harry Maguire, you have literally altered that squad. Honestly, and we all
and
know, we all see that when he's injured, we miss him. We do
yeah,
miss him. So we have to give him. We have to give him. We have to give him some space. Okay, we have to give it to him. And guess what? I don't think Harry Maguire is even ready to leave Manchester United. I don't think so. If that guy ever leaves Manchester United, he's gonna come back just like Johnny Evans.
I retire. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I see. Like, I'm happy to hear the news. That they are considering um giving him a new contract. I'll be a lot happier if we hear the same news regarding Casemiro, but for now, I don't
hey,
see. Uh, I don't see them
welcome,
renewing
welcome,
Casemiro's contract. Welcome, welcome, the man himself.
guys. Do you think they would tweak Casemiro's contract? Because this guy looks like his light bulb all of a sudden just came on.
I think they should give him like a 1 year contract, reduced wages. I feel like he is that kind of professional that would just accept it, right? Um,
I
because
don't
definitely
know.
when he came, it wasn't under, it was still under the Glazers, right? So they were the ones that gave him the wages that he has right now.
Mhm,
Obviously, when maybe if Ineos would negotiate with him, or if they want to keep him,
mhm.
Ineos will definitely go like half the wages he's on right now. But he seems like a professional that would take half his wages that he's getting right now compared to 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 asking for the same amount or something slightly lesser. But we shall see. We shall see. I think he played well today again. Unfortunately, the goal he scored today was offside. Uh,
I know.
I could just tell from the replay. I could tell, but like I think initially when it went in, it was kind of hard. That's why the ref from the sidelines didn't even raise his flag up because like that was just how quick the whole thing was.
You think
Um,
you think the referee was fair enough?
yeah, I think VAR had made the right call, giving it an offside call. But like the ref today was abysmal. He was not the best. I don't know. Like I think every time we look at ref, there's always one thing that is just like some flaws and all made. We don't have
I
like a
just
lot of
haters of Manchester United, honestly.
we don't have a lot of stoppage time with him. I don't know if it's because the man looks a bit chunky. He doesn't want to run extra miles, but like he just
No, it's not even
like
that.
I don't know.
I think
He-
that's
he-
sponsored.
yeah, I don't know. That guy is just I don't like him when he's refs United's games. There's always like he doesn't call many fouls for us, and it is what it is.
And then we saw Thomas Tuchel in the building. Do you think he's hunting for the Team England?
Oh
Trying to
yeah, definitely.
observations?
Definitely. Like obviously, like you had a lot of English players there today.
Yes.
So Kobe, Harry, Luke Shaw, uh,
Bowen.
Bowen. Who else?
Uh,
Um,
who else?
I think that's pretty much it. In terms of the ones that are featured for England internationally. Anyway, I think with the way Harry Maguire has been playing, obviously I feel like
Oh, and Luke Shaw too.
and Luke Shaw's fitness this
Will
season
Luke
has
Shaw ever get back
completely.
to the England squad?
I think so. Like, especially with the way he's kept himself fit this season, I think that's um will play a major role in Tuchel's decisions to,
Either you're gonna bring
reinstate him
Harry Maguire
into the
too.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maguire has been playing well since he came back from injury. Luke
Mm-hmm.
Shaw has been playing. I'll say he's been decent
Well,
all season. Obviously, keeping healthy. He played in most games for us this season. I think he has played all the Premier League games this season for United. So, which
see,
is and he seems to be playing like 90-minute games for almost all of them. Uh,
and then we have Kobe.
we have Kobe as well, who has been balling since he got reinstated into the team as well. I think I think himself and Salamans are probably no, not that's a lie. He himself, Casemiro, Lamans, those guys. I think when it comes to kicking composure, those three have it. They have it right now in the team. The way they just know how to just like relax the team when they have the ball is it's amazing.
Yeah,
Um,
at their age. Casey, what's going on? What do you think about the game today? Are you okay with a draw or a loss? Does it feel like a loss to you?
No, it doesn't. Actually, I what I'm actually happy about is the fact that we're kind of getting our swag back. The culture of when when you're down, you're not down. You can always come back,
It's still there.
right? Because while this game was going on, I had Chelsea fans texting me. I had Liverpool fans texting me that they're about to pass us on the table. And I'm like, calm down. There is still a lot of game. Like now, I can actually say there is still a lot of game to go with Manchester United when there is 8 more minutes to go. I can actually say that. You get what I mean, right? And
Yeah.
and
yeah.
like have some confidence. So that's the biggest thing because he's gonna lose game. Any coach is gonna lose game. Even if you give Pep this team, he's gonna lose game. But the question everybody is waiting to see is what are you gonna do when you're actually down?
Mm-hmm.
Right? What are you gonna do? Are you what substitutions are you gonna make? Are you gonna be scared to make substitutions? Are you gonna be able to take off that your favorite and bring in who's not your favorite like Xerxes and they still play well?
And
Are you gonna
Euro,
bring Sesko that is not your favorite and he still shows up?
that
You
part.
get what I'm saying, right?
Mhm.
So that's what I'm actually waiting to see in that team because that would determine. Remember, guys, we didn't buy anybody in January market.
I
You
think
start
what
with
I'm
Yeah.
getting from Tarek is he he's making sure that people got game time. You understand? Even if you are not starting, it does not mean that you will still not play. I need you to be training. I need you to be working. I need because anybody can pick up an injury at any time. Are you ready to step into that role and take over? Because listen, I was before you got here. I said today was the day that I missed Dogo. Today was the day that I missed Dogo because you see that nonsense that Wan Bissaka was doing at the back there. Dogo will have been doing it for them too at the back. Dogo will have been doing. Oh my God. I said, Dogo, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? Because today was the day we needed him the most. But I mean, I'm still wishing him a safe recovery. We didn't buy players this season. I mean, thank God we didn't waste money to go buy players. We're using what we have, and I think what we have looks good in my eyes. So I'm glad we were able to save up some money, and let's just end the season top four and then
see,
rearrange. You know
guys, we're not doing bad. We are 5 points behind Man City.
that part, because what if they draw their next game?
Exactly. If they lose their next game, we are 5 points behind Man City and 11 points behind Arsenal. We are
Mhm.
not doing bad. We are
If we
not,
had won this
honestly.
game today, we would have been third place.
Yes. But again, look at this though. For once, we can actually say at the end of the season, we can swap players. We can sell players and buy players.
Mhm.
Our players have never been worth anything. Right now, we can actually sell Xerxes. Before, we can only talk about loaning our players.
Hi, Mark.
You know, so now we can. These players are actually playing good, even if they come in as a substitute. You know, we can actually say we can get more money for what's our homeboy in the midfield. But before we're like anybody can just take him. You know, so you know, I don't know if they're gonna give Carrick this job, but it is stabilized. The ship is not sinking anymore. This ship could have sunk so bad. So, you know, I left work early today. I woke up 5:30 in the morning to watch Manchester United game. I went to work 2 hours early to come back and watch a game. Before I'm like, when the game be 12 o'clock, I go see you later. I was canceling my patience to come and watch Manchester United game. You know,
Wait,
and then Queen, watch the game. Just go back and watch our highlights. Go back and watch our highlights. What we do in tight spaces. The only people that could do that over the past 5 years was Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal. Where if people bundle you up in tight spaces, Manchester United lose the ball.
Mark, let
Now,
me send you the link.
now we are doing this. We are doing this in tight diamond spaces. I'm like, I didn't even know we had this kind of players to do this. Honestly, I'm like, we have
I
to
won't
scrap
lie
it.
to you, I feel like another major impact we had to why these players, I'm not a psychologist, but I feel like this has to do with like a change behavior. I think even the players, they're all sick of themselves. They're all sick of losing. You understand? I'm sure they have spoken to each other. Like, listen, it's not about the manager sometimes. You understand? What happened to Ruben, honestly, was between him and his boss. These players have sat down. I'm sure Bruno has spoken to everyone in that locker room and be like, guys, we can't be playing the way we are playing, whether we have a bad manager or whether we have a good manager. It is our job this time around to make sure that we score, not only for ourselves, but for the fans. It's getting too much. Like, at what point are we going to be responsible for our own self? We are all grown up adults. Nobody here is a kid. If Kobe is the one making some of the mistakes that they are making, I will say, okay, you know what? Kobe is, at this point, I will rate him as like an intermediate, player. He's no more like a beginner anymore. Although, if we have to play the race card, I will say, okay, he's still a kid. But what about the ones that they're going to spend big money on to come and play? At this point, you guys are professionals. We can't be telling you what you need to do. Even if you are in the training ground, right? You are applying the skill set that you already have. Not when you come on the pitch and you are then doing what you're not even supposed to be doing, even as a beginner in the soccer field. So I'm sure, I can bet you that they have sat down and they are sick and tired. I'm sure they're even tired of themselves. Like, they are tired of the horrible games they are playing. Whether it was 3-4-3, whether it was 3-2-3, whether it was 1-1-1. At this point, I don't think that was even the problem. Now we have a temporary manager. They need to impress the manager, because or else you're going on loan. You're going to go on loan at this point. So right now, everybody's out here proving to the manager that, listen, I got this. Everybody's scared of their contract right now. I'm telling you, everybody is scared of their contract. And that's why everybody is giving their life on that pitch. Because we don't know if Carrick will stay or if he will go. But if he stays, I want him to pick me. I want to be on his starting 11. I want to be on his good side. Let's see the character. Let's see what will happen when they officially make Carrick a manager. And let's see how their attitude and their mentality, if it will remain the same like it is right now, or if it's going to dip. Mark, am I lying? We've seen this
No.
before. We have seen this before. Let them
Sort
give
of.
Carrick, let Carrick get that official managerial contract. I can bet you these players will dip. they will go back to their old ways.
I don't know about that one. I think it's
Anyway,
easy
this is
to
Mark,
say.
guys. This is the one and only Mark. Okay, the guy that's always
Who's that
terrorizing
Mark?
us.
What's
I
that
mean,
Mark?
yeah, but a little happy right now, you know. Amarim get sacked, so I real happy, you know. I was calling for this guy to get sacked since the season began. I mean, people can say what they want. I think the Man United team was much better squad than he gave it credit for. I think today we could see we was poor. The performance wasn't really good today. West Ham was poor. We wasn't really clinical today. We didn't look really intense up front. We didn't need to be like urgent. I don't think we needed to be, because West Ham not in decent form, but they're not that team that we needed to be like really urgent, like his Man City or something. But still, it should have been an easy victory for Man United, whether it be a 2-1, 3-1, or 4-1. It should have been easy. Today, we made it hard. I think Michael Carrick got it wrong today. I like the fact that he kept starting the same team, because, of course, we were seeing performances, but Mbeumo has been showing that he's been tired after 60 minutes for the last 3 games. I think he should have benched today. I think Sesko should have started today.
3 days ago.
Yeah, but Mbeumo offered nothing today. He really offered nothing. Like, it was like watching him at the AFCON today. Waste of time on the pitch. You know what I mean? I as a Mbeumo fan, I had to apologize to Cunha right now, because Cunha been showing up big the last 3 games, and I know I as a man don't rate Cunha. So it's one of those things that I feel like today is a disappointing performance. All the fans will be disappointed because we didn't win. We expected to win. Of course, everybody probably wanted United trying to finally get his haircut, you know, see what he really looked like under the mop. But at the same time, I feel like, you know, a little bit poor decisions made by Michael Carrick, poor decisions made by some of the players like Luke Shaw. He's a guy I think definitely needs to leave this club immediately with effect.
Okay, so let me ask you, right? Would you take a draw or a loss?
Today, I take the draw. I wasn't accepting a loss. I'd be real upset.
So
A loss.
can I ask you guys a question? When was the last time a Premier League team won 5 straight games?
2023, Man City. I believe.
Okay. Can I tell you, Premier League is the hardest league on earth. It is hard. It is. Let's just be realistic. It's hard to win 5 straight games in Premier League.
Even the
We can wish for all we want in this league. Let me tell you right now. Number 14th won Europa 2 times in a row. Manchester United did it. Tottenham did it. That's to tell you how deep Premier League is. How many Premier League are still in Champions League stage at this moment? 4.
All of them.
Okay. So I'm telling you now that teams that are 14th, 15th in Premier League will never relegate in Germany.
Well, true.
Never relegate.
I live in Germany, so you don't have to sell that to me. I live in Germany.
Never
so I know
relegate
it's
in
no
France.
problem.
So the reason what I'm trying to tell you right now, the reason
Neither
why
in
it's so hard
Portugal.
for you to win, the reason why it's so hard for you to win 5 games in Premier League is that there is no small teams in Premier League. Did you watch what is it called? Chelsea's game today?
Yeah, I have
Both of
the Chelsea
right
fans.
here.
They're a
I
little
have
upset.
both
You
of
know,
them two
they're
schools right
expected
here.
to be above Man United
Two
today.
goes up to 2-2. That's
2-2. 2-2 and almost lost it. So what I'm trying to tell you is this, right? Some days things work out for you today. There are 3 goals that normally would have been goals today. Bruno Fernandes, Xerxes, those things could on a regular basis be goal. But today it just didn't happen for you. And honestly, Sesko does not mark anybody.
You don't need him to mark anybody.
The reason why Mbeumo is playing right now, and I keep
Bro,
saying this when
listen,
you
listen, yeah, I hear you, and I don't want to really cut you off there, but the job of a striker is not to defend a man. The job of a striker is to score goals. And let me tell you something, Mbeumo don't have a scoring ratio like Benjamin Sesko, bro. Let me be honest. I rate Mbeumo, but as a centre forward, he's not it. He's not it up front. He's it off the right wing, off the left wing. That's where he lives.
I'm a firm believer of if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah, I know that because it broken
Okay.
with Mbumo starting at striker.
There is
It
only
broken.
one team. Can I tell you something? There is only one team in Premier League right now. If I am wrong, prove me wrong. There's only one team in Premier League right now, which is Man City with Erling Haaland, that is playing with a flat-out 9 that is not defending, that is winning.
Yeah, but bro, we don't need to. When in
Football-
our history,
winning
hold
a
on,
lot,
hold on,
bro.
wait.
Let me tell you
Forget,
something.
you see
Football
that
has
argument?
changed. Football
brethren
has
above
changed
can
from
tell
the
you
era
about
of
that
playing
argument.
with
They're
a
not gonna
9 that
understand
does
it.
not mark. If you play
We don't
any
need
team,
that, bro. We never needed that. We are Man United. We
No,
never
we-
played with a defensive player in the striker position. We always played with an out and out 9. When we win
We have
trophies, we had Van Persie, we had Van Nistelrooy, Dwight York. You understand? We had
Mhm.
Wayne Rooney up front, Cristiano Ronaldo, we had Tevez. We never
Mhm.
had a player like Mbumo. That's why we're
No.
not winning. Bro, listen
no.
to me. I rate
So
Mbumo,
let me
but you
correct.
could
Let me
never
correct.
tell
Let me
me-
correct you.
You
Let
can
me
never
correct
tell
you.
me a fella who is a 1 in 5 scorer better than a guy
Manchester
who's
United
1 in
fans are
2.
not satisfied.
You
Though.
can
We're
never
talking
tell me
about
that, bro.
we're talking about 4 wins and 1 draw.
No, we're talking
Wait.
about winning 7
Ladies
games to
and
10 games. We're
gentlemen,
not
I have
talking
been
about
praying
just
for
winning
this
4.
moment
I
between
agree.
Casey and Mark. Okay? I have been waiting for this moment. Tony, yes or no? We've been waiting for Mark and Casey to come and listen. These are both Man United fans, okay? And Mark,
I agree with you.
if I
Carlos
bring
Tevez.
Mark, if I bring you into my WhatsApp group chat, you're going to ask you
Probably, but
on fire, and everybody's going to walk away.
probably,
No,
my
but
opinions
you
are
know what,
radioactive.
Queen, but you know what? We know what? I love him though. I love him. You know why I love him? You know why I love him?
Why I like the two of you.
He's
You guys-
backing what he's saying. He's
He's
backing
what?
what he's saying. You know why I
And I
love him? He's backing
He's
what he's
standing
saying.
on business. He's not a
Yes.
flip-flop.
Ask Queen and Eddie what telling them whole season. I said the moment we sack Amarim, we win 3 in a row. Ask Queen and them. I'm telling them not in the chat.
I've been saying the same thing, but they wanted to kill me. They wanted to kill me. Bro, I've been saying
tell them this
thing, they
guy's a
wanted to kill
criminal,
me.
bro. Like,
Mark. He's actually
But
I'm
right.
feeling so vilified right now, you know.
Now I know why Queen did. Queen had
For the
cheated on
longest.
you.
For the longest. He wanted Amorim dead, actually, if possible.
Another serious.
No,
I wanted him gone, bro, just like you. So power to
Tony,
you, bro.
one thing I know, and the people in the bottom, they hate Amorim.
He's a scam.
It's not hate. I don't think it's that strong. I think it's
It's
more
not
like
that
we
strong.
didn't see the results that we didn't see anything that anybody was saying to us. Because for me, when I look at, he had a year. He had a whole 29 games, bro.
Yes.
And in that 29 games, for me, I could accept you finishing 10th. But you see, when you finish 34 points or 4th place, and you get the team 4 points or 4th place, that 30-point gap there says to me there is something terribly wrong. Because, yes, I do believe that managers have to choose their way to manage. There's only 2 options. Either you play your formation and you lose games until you start winning, or you get results until you build your team and then you switch, which you will probably lose some games in between. Now,
but Queen, can I tell you something? I agree with him, though. I agree with you. Next game, I'm okay with managers changing, right? So I don't like rigid managers. So next game, if he wants to move Mbeumo to the side and play Sesko up front, I'm okay with it. If he wants to bench Ahmad and move Mbeumo to the left, I'm okay with it. But what I'm not okay with is a manager that when you're losing, you're rigid. You're doing the same exact thing. That's not what I'm not okay with. Nobody knows it all. You get what I'm saying? The only thing that I was asking for a former manager is to change. That's all.
Yeah, I know. We had that conversation on here. Just make changes. Yeah.
That's all.
I mean, listen, like I was saying to you, I might not like him, but I was mostly based on the fact that I know the club was never going to spend $1 billion and buy 20 players in one season. And the way he behaved After the summer, it's like, well, he didn't get 10 players. He expected 10 players. So it is what it is. I can't live with that.
But the
That
difference
was my
between
problem.
both of them is one does not know the system, has never been, probably does not really know much about, English football. And then we have another one who we're going to say he's an icon, he's a legend, he's experienced, he knows the in, he knows the out, he has the exposure. So every manager comes with different, ideas. Sometimes it would work out, sometimes it might backfire. The same
Mhm.
Eric Ten Hag that we actually ended up not liking, he was great in the beginning. And then all of a sudden, everything started crumbling down,
I
But
think he
I
didn't
still
get
think
back.
that I still think that there were internal issues between Amorim and his boss.
Listen,
There had to be.
yeah.
He was
I
losing.
You said what?
He was not
Because
winning games.
let's not lie, Amorim took us to the 6th place before he left the club.
You can't.
I think
Okay.
we have to
I
give it
can
to
agree
him.
with that because until the season finishes, we are nowhere. We are in temporary stasis until the season is over.
No,
After
this is
38
this
games,
is
that is
Car-
where
this
we
is
are.
Car- this is Carrick's 5th game, right?
Right. But
We
I
were
mean, I'm not saying Carrick took us to
Yes.
fourth. I'm
We
not
were
going to say that
first.
either. I
Okay,
would
we
say
have
both Amorim and Carrick this season left us at this position, in my
okay,
honest opinion, because
okay.
you can't finish the
We
season
have
until
we have 16 more games to go, right?
Mhm.
Right?
No, 12.
12, right? Okay, let's
Yeah.
add 5, right? That's 17 right there. Let's subtract 17 from 36 games. That's how much games Amorim played before he left. So we still
Mhm.
have to give it to him. You can call him shit, but he took us to the 6th place compared to where we were last season. Last season was horrible.
That's
It was an
Amorim as well.
eyesore.
So
Last
It
Queen,
was
season
I
was
like
Amorim.
your statistics, but I want to correct that statistics. The only reason right now that we are in 4th place is because the teams ahead of us are winning their games.
we drew a lot of our games.
Good.
That's
So
why
the
Amorim was
only
having
reason
a
why we
problem with
are
Mueller.
right now where we are is because we are at a point where people want either that league, Arsenal and Man City, or the two above us really, really want that 4th position. And the 3 below us are chasing us for that position. So now what I'm trying to say is this, right? Amorim is not a bad coach. It just didn't work. And
It is
the biggest thing that I want to say about this season is this is how I'm going to explain it. I really, really want to say I am sorry to my high school sweetheart.
Shut up.
Because until I get to 2026, I didn't know that love was this sweet. Please, guys, I want to say I'm sorry. Can we please keep Casemiro?
Can
Please.
we talk
No,
for
but
a
listen,
minute?
yeah, I mean,
But
you see,
I'm
listen, yeah,
forgetting
you had to
enough
understand, like when
until
you,
we get somebody. Please, until I
bro,
find a better love than my high school sweetheart, America might be happening to me.
bro. So what about Joao Gomez? Joao Gomez is on the way. Like,
So let me
I
tell
mean,
you
I'm
how
not
we can
saying
swap money.
I'm ready for Casemiro to go. I would like them to give him
No.
one more
Let
year
me
at
tell
a
you how.
cheaper
Let me
cost.
tell you how we can swap money. Let me tell you. I already figured it out. Let me tell you how we can swap
Huh?
money. This is how we
What
can
about
swap money, right?
Tottenham
We
Forest?
have enough money for 2 midfielders. Still buy them.
Do you guys
But
still want Saliba? You still want Carlos?
No, I don't want Baliba. Why?
Nah.
Why? From the time they tell me Brighton say no to 120 million in the summer because they get offered 80.
120? Are you
They get offered
Caicedo?
80 million guaranteed and 14 add-ons, and they say no.
Even
I was like,
Caicedo
forget me,
was overpriced.
bro. That is overpriced, bro.
But-
Anything
but-
above
but-
70 million is overpriced, bro. Like, let me be honest.
Yes,
There's
sir.
no players in the
If
league
you're
worth
going
that.
to
Isak
Brighton
was
to
not
shop,
worth
just bring out the
100 million
checkbook.
no time. Isak don't even score goals in Europe. How could he be worth 100 million to any club? He's not worth it in Europe. Like Højlund have like 20 more goals than him in Europe, bro, in less seasons. That is mad. Højlund. You understand?
You know what, Mark? I have to give it to Brighton. I don't know who their financial analyst is or are, but whatever it is, they know how to motherfucking sell players. They don't care
Pushing
for
down on them this
trophy.
season.
They don't want trophy. They don't want Champions League. They just want, they're so comfortable in staying in that Premier League. They don't want anything. All they want to do is stay in that oven and bake players. That's
Well,
all they live for.
It getting difficult for them because according to the transfer
The only
rumors, the
person,
clubs
the only person that I'm wondering why the fuck are you still there is my Toma. What is he doing there? That guy
Matoma,
should have been long gone. Gone.
he signed a
still-
long contract as opposed to some of the other
No.
players. It's not okay. That model of football club is not the nicest model, you know. Like, okay, unless a player really delivering and demanding attention, they don't really get an amazing salary because some of these players were on like 4,000, 5,000 a week for the last 2 seasons until recently they get upgraded salaries. So at Brighton right now, they're trying to make the money ball. It's the money ball system that baseball is they're using at Brighton. So basically, you buy players for super cheap.
I don't
in
understand
bulk,
Brighton. Like, it's not
and,
like they're
and if one hit, you sell them for as big money as you can,
They're
and
not,
so forth and so forth.
they're not upgrading their amenities. They're not polishing the stadium. The stadium is still the
No,
same.
the stadium is brand new though. The stadium
Where
is
the hell is this money going to?
What do you mean? It going to the owners of the club who facilitated
Exactly.
in the first
The
place.
Americans. The Americans.
No, it doesn't matter where it go or who own the club.
They're actually
Whoever
Americans.
invested money to start
Queen,
the process
Queen,
rolling, they have
Queen,
to
can I ask you a
profit.
question, Queen? Both of you on the top, I want to ask you guys a question. What happened when you are working in a job and you love the job, but you hate your boss? And then I know this has happened to you. And then you come to work one day and they say they fired your boss. What happened to your productivity? Are you not happy to work harder?
Mm.
That is what
100%.
happened to Manchester. That is what happened to Manchester
Rest,
United.
first of all, before I get on the job.
No, but I mean, I agree there, to be fair,
Like
because
bread,
you can see. And you know what's weird? You wanna know what's the weirdest thing about the last 4 games? Even this game here, if you look at the performance metrics of the players, it's the highest and most consistent performance metric from the keeper straight
For
to
a
the
long
forward
time.
and substitutes we had
Honestly.
in 2 seasons.
We
I
have to
just
give
want
it
to put that
goal.
out there.
That goal.
That is not even a manager bounce.
Yep.
The weirdest thing about that is that people would say it's similar to Carrick, but if you look at Carrick teams in their performance in their best games, the whole team didn't have that high average of performance. So you could see that the entire team now putting out a certain level of effort each game. It's not like some players under Amorim was performing and others were making mistakes. Everybody putting in
It's
100%.
Yeah.
We had one mistake in the game. That is when West Ham scored. The one mistake we made, Luke Shaw let the ball bounce, made a poor challenge, went on, boom, goal. Other than that, we're not seeing those things. So this is where
That
it's
Casemiro's
kinda
offside.
different.
That
Plus-
thing got me.
Plus the zonal press that we're using, I think it suits the type of players that we have better than the single man press that Amorim was employing. You know,
So
obviously,
great teams always keep one or two veterans as a voice for the young lads that are coming up, right? I feel like before Amorim was gone, I said keep both Maguire and Casemiro. I said keep one of Maguire or Casemiro. But now looking at it, it's easier to fix an attacking line than to fix a midfield. It took Arsenal 9 years to fix a midfield.
it
It took Liverpool. It took Arsenal until they got Declan Rice. They were nothing. Nothing. Manchester United, I don't think we're going to fix that in one transfer. We can buy 2 players, but what if 2 of them? Don't forget, we bought 2 players in the past and both of them were rubbish. We bought 2 midfielders.
I'm hearing about this guy from Atletico Madrid.
And both of them were rubbish. And that's
What?
why I am so scared. I am even more willing for Maguire to go than for Casemiro to go. Again, I have my flowers. Valentine is coming. I have my flowers for my ex love, Casemiro.
I mean,
For my
I would be there with in line, bro. Being honest, I would like to convince Casemiro to stay because I was like, when I hear that, I was shocked. I don't listen, yeah. I disagree with a lot of the fan base in moments because I think a lot of the fan base a little bit. They're like the little toddlers that they carry to the mall, and when they reach in front of the toy store, all the toys they have seem boring, and all the toys in there seem like new, and they want to have everything. So it's like I feel like Manchester fans just forget what they have because they want to have possession-based football like Pep, but that is not our DNA. We don't play that. So why want that football? We have no players, not even in the academy, that play in that shit. Because that's not us. Plus,
you know why they want do you know why they want that? Do you know why they want that? Every top 3 teams in every league play possession football. And let me name every
Barcelona,
league. I can
Real Madrid don't play no possession football. Forget that. Madrid don't play possession football. They never did it under Ancelotti. Don't tell me that, bro, because I will go and call Timber Banks right now. I will call Timber Banks, the Real Madrid fan right now, and bring him on the line to tell Ole, because the only man tried to do that was this brother who just sacked right now. And I tell Timber, do not sign him or they will sack him. Because that is not all your club. And the fans at Real Madrid, they're not on that. They have no time for that nonsense.
Speaking of sacking,
what they know.
Speaking of sacking, Thomas Frank will be sacked tomorrow morning.
I told man wanted them at Man United, you know.
We said it here first.
Wait. How is Sauce surviving and Frank is getting before him? That is the craziest thing ever.
Surviving what? Surviving Frank?
How did you say?
No, it's he's still surviving compared to Frank. After Liverpool's horrible attack to defense.
I just will never forget the amount of people was suggesting Thomas Frank for Manchester United manager, and I will never forget them. And I will start calling the names very soon.
That's horrible. There is a lot of coaches that they mention. I'm like,
yeah.
But why are you even thinking about this kind of coaches? Like Thomas Frank, Pochettino.
Negative.
Why are you mentioning these names?
Bro, it's like people hear that this guy who coached in PSG. They hear he
they were like, "Oh, go get Postecoglou." I said, "Thunder, we fire you."
Get Enrique to Man United. People don't know that Enrique.
You know what they will tell you? Oh, he has won trophy. I'm like, no.
To win Europe, it take him 3 years to win Europe, you know. And of course, it have no competition in France, but 3 teams. So he had plenty time to experiment. He don't have that in the Prem.
The day Postecoglou said he wants to go for the 3rd, the next day he got fired.
Postecoglou is a decent coach, but he's not that guy. He was lucky to get a job. I think he really get a job because he was Australian. But
you're right.
They wanted some diversity, maybe.
And I think the fans did not like him. I think he was very arrogant, just like Sean Dyche. Sean Dyche, I think I get arrogant vibe from him. But then
like Sean Dyche though.
These people
don't. He suits Nottingham Forest. I think next season Nottingham Forest will bounce back under Sean Dyche.
I think so too.
I don't know. Maybe he could be arrogant, but I like that type of coach. You know, I like coaches who confident and have an idea that when they say something, they believe what they're saying. Like Amorim for me, I can't. If I think about him as a leader, I would never follow him to do anything because he never sure about nothing. Like imagine he come out and tell the fans, I don't know what type of Manchester United team I put out next week. I don't know how they're going to perform, and he didn't get sacked the next day. Bro, he's so lucky. He is so lucky I'm not a CEO in Manchester because I would have sacked you after the press conference.
Amorim said we're going to suffer.
Suffer? I'll sack him one time. You see them statements he making like that? I'll sack you one time. Because, brother, you didn't come here to patronize fans. You came here to coach Man United. And then he come on, like, he's not a coach, he's a manager at the end. So where he really is, he don't even know what he wanted. So why
You know, I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him, but the day I didn't feel bad for him is the day that he overcooked green beans.
bro, I stopped feeling any remorse for this guy the day he lost 1-0.
How do
on the
you
12th minute.
overcook? How do you overcook
in front
green
of me,
beans?
bro?
Green beans. How do you
Brother, I
overcook?
went to quite a Spain, and this man lost 1-0 on the 12th minute to Spurs, our third string Spurs team, a C team. Brother,
Yo,
6 men on
Green
that
was-
team
was
will never
Brian
start for
Mbeumo, though.
Spurs if men healthy. I just see. And this man lost. The goal score on the 12th minute. You never changed
one? Which one
until
was
the
that?
78th. Huh?
Mark, which one was
Remember
that?
the Everton game?
Europa League final.
Oh,
No, they scored.
Listen,
they
yeah,
scored like
that day,
before
the
first.
That was
whole
good
fan
stuff.
base, the whole fan base of match-going fans wanted him gone from that day. He was on thin ice. He didn't know it, but I telling you, I was in the stadium. Man, them from the moment when he didn't sub a man past the 65th minute, I was like, get rid of this guy. Men in the stretch for them never liked Amorim after that game, you know. When I go to the stretch for them, men just be like, bro,
He's a small team. He's a small team coach.
yeah.
he's not small team coach, you know, but what I
Yeah,
think
he
is that I think he went the wrong direction. In my
I
honest
think
opinion,
Amorim
I think
more of like not like small team like that, but he would do well with the build up of a team. You understand?
Probably-
Not
I
coming to an
just think-
established organization. He would do well.
I think he just needed he actually needed to get his players, 1 and 2, he needed more time.
but he bought us
at
good
the
players.
same
though.
time,
He
he
still
had
gave
to
us
be
good
able
He
to
bought
be
us. He bought us
flexible.
good players.
He bought us
He
good
had to-
players.
He had
Yeah,
to
he
be
bought us good
flexible.
players.
He wasn't flexible, and I feel like that was his biggest issue because if he had been a little
I
bit
wish
more
he bought us
flexible-
midfielders before he left too. If that luck was going to continue.
Bro, he didn't buy nobody. The scouts is who scout these players, bro. The suggestion to get listen, yeah. I don't want to crash it on this guy, but he getting credit for nothing. Bro.
Next
Because
season,
Wilcox is the one who say, let me go and sign.
Who is our next game? Who is our next game?
Wilcox is the man who say, let me buy English. Because that suggestion came from Dan Ashworth 6 months before he gets sacked. He say,
well,
let
going
me go
to-
and buy the best players from some of the best teams that will fill out certain positions we need. And we would then, after, we could pick and choose what we actually want to get into the squad. And that's what they did.
I think next season, right? I don't want any excuse from Ineos. They will need to cough out that money to get us 2 good midfielders.
I don't know it. I don't know how much
Or
that
you
will
and bring
cost.
back
No,
Scott McTominay.
no. We're
We could just
Manchester
go and
United.
buy-
We're
we could just
Manchester
go and buy
United. We
these
make
2
more
guys
money
from
than
Wolves.
You can
Wolves
bring
getting
back Scott
relegated.
McTominay and redact that contract.
Redux what McTominay could stay in Napoli, girl. Relax yourself. Don't get hyped. Calm down. Calm down.
No.
Listen,
We don't
we
need.
could go and get
See,
Andre
Queen,
Trinidad and we could go and get João
no.
Gomez.
We don't need any of
We
these
already
old
have a
players.
deal in place with João Gomez, bro.
And I can
Wolves.
bet you something, they will not bring any African players because of AFCON.
But we can't. We already have the maximum amount of African players in the squad.
We have too much.
We already have 6.
We have too much.
We have
Yes,
6.
look at the young boys. Look at the young boys.
Oh yeah.
We have
Many
Mazarawi,
players.
We have
Mazarawi, Ahmad, Mbumo,
Mbomo,
Sekou Kone, and Tavanek and Onana. 5.
The
Onana,
Nigerian guy.
all of our players.
Oh, Chido.
Or you're talking
Chido
about
plays for
Basiru and
Denmark,
Koto,
bro.
but he not in the senior squad yet. Him and his
Yeah, we
brother,
have
they're not in
enough.
the senior squad.
We have enough.
But guys,
See,
They
when
want-
they
you
when
know
they were
what
trying to buy
is-
that Man City player, I'm like, calm down, guys. During
Chelsea?
AFCON, during AFCON, you have to go and borrow players from next door.
Who's that?
The guy
Who's
that
that?
went to
Oh,
Man City, Semenyo.
One of Semedo.
Well, I
I'm
think
like, calm
Amorim
down,
caused that.
guys.
I think that deal was when Amorim fall out with Wilcox, they blanket because Semenyo was waiting for Man United. When people said
You're
he was
actually
going to
right.
City,
Mark,
why
you're right.
did he wait until the day after Amorim gets sacked to go to Man City? If he wasn't
Yes.
coming to United, he wouldn't have waited. He would
Semenyo
have been
was
there
preparing
already.
to come to Man United. He's right. I heard that very, very. It's true.
I think Amorim ruined that deal and Wilcox get vexed and tell him bye-bye. But it had to happen. Like, I promise. Like, this guy had to get sacked. Like, if he didn't
But
get
I
sacked,
think
right now we'd
Semenyo
probably be in
wants
10th.
to-
I promise.
Semenyo
To
wants
be
to go and-
honest, I think
to
we
go and
already
taste
started
Champions
before,
League.
but like,
He has not tasted that before. So he wants to
Like-
drink all the water he can drink this season. And if Pep stays, which I don't think so, things
Pep
will
is
change.
leaving at the end of the season.
Yes.
Oh, wait, that's not it. You actually think
Pep-
Amorim again need Manchester City job?
No. I think
No,
Maresca.
no.
No.
Hey, I don't think I think Amorim going straight back to Sporting next season. Promise you guys.
Yeah. We're not talking about Amorim. We're talking about Pep
leaving.
Guardiola. Pep is leaving at the end of
He's
Really?
leaving.
I
We've
think
never-
he's staying.
because this is the
Nah,
time
Pep's
you're supposed to be
gonna
talking
leave.
about his contract, if he's going to be
Pep's gonna
extending
leave.
or if he's going to stay.
No, he
What-
already extended his contract last season.
Nah.
Pep
He
Con, why
extended for
would
like
he
another
leave?
like how many
What he
years?
leaving for? He want to win a league and leave. That's what he wanted.
10 years,
want
he
to
needs
win
He's
to
and
go.
leave.
gonna leave. He's
Leave on
gonna
top.
leave because they're gonna release the verdict for the 120 charges, and he doesn't want to be part of it when they release it.
Yep.
Trust me.
He had to get. He have
He's-
to be part of it, bro. He's the man saying, "Yeah, sign him,
He's
sign
not
him,
that
sign
bad
him, sign
for
him."
me for the next squad.
I think Pep might go back to Spain. He will go back to Spain.
You go on,
Or
you go on
maybe
coach in
pick up-
Spain.
Maybe pick up one of these Leeds or Sunderland or whatever, one of these small clubs.
No, he's too big for those. He's too big for those.
Nah.
You know what Pep need to do? Coach our national team. He could come and coach my national team. Come coach, come and chill in the hot in the sun. His
My brother,
wife will be happy.
these coaches, this
Best
type
weather
of
in the
coaches,
world.
they only take
There's barely
big
any
jobs.
rain.
Wait, who's the manager? Is it not the White York?
Yeah. But I mean,
That's my man.
if it's Pep, I would take Pep. I being honest. If it's Pep, I would take Pep. But Dwight York,
No,
would have
Pep
a real
ain't
good
taking
job,
that.
to be fair.
Pep
Like, I
ain't
would-
taking
I
that
wouldn't lie.
job, bro.
If Dwight York was there a year before, Trinidad would have been the first qualifier in the out of CONCACAF. I promise you.
Giuseppe just got fired.
Did he?
That one has been he's been blooming for a while now.
Mason Greenwood back to United. I can't wait
He's
for the
coming back.
announcement. It
So
coming.
he's not coming back. He's not
That's
coming back, man.
Forget it.
He's not gonna
How
come
much?
back.
How much money you all want to bet that he come back?
I'm not
and he's
betting
coming?
money. I'm not betting money.
I'm
29
betting.
I know
million
this, man.
pounds.
I'm betting. I'm betting.
29 million
$300.
pounds on the buyback clause. How much?
I'm
you all
betting.
want
I'm
to bet
not.
he's here
I'm not betting any money. All
July
I know is
20th.
that
By July
I'm-
20th, he will be in a Man United player. I promise you.
Mason
I'm betting.
Greenwood is not
I'm
coming back
betting
to
money.
United.
Listen,
I am
the board already
betting
discussed it.
$300.
The
300.
board already discussed it, bro. I am
Wait,
promising
does
you now.
Mason have a recall clause?
Yes. 29 million
There's a
pounds,
buy-
the same
there's a
amount
buy-
of money
yeah.
they paid us.
Can
We
I
paid
can
them
I
back.
tell
There's
you
a buyback clause.
can I tell you why? Can I tell you why Mason Greenwood is not going to come back to Man United?
Oh, he's going to the World Cup with England. So talk to me.
No. Let me tell you why.
Tell me.
He is going to destroy the female
what?
dressing room in that team.
No,
There
he
will be
won't.
so much
They
protest.
don't. They're not even in the same building. Why?
No, bro. You have not been following
Listen,
this. Why?
listen, bro.
Hold on. Let
Listen,
me answer you.
bro. Hey,
Why
hold
he
on,
was
hold
in
on.
Manchester
I
United?
listen,
need to
bro.
start
Listen.
doing,
The entire football team, the entire
rate his
football team,
players.
Bruno Fernandes included, all of those guys wrote a letter to the board to bring him back the first time. They pay
He won't come-
the
he
women's
won't
football
come
team,
back.
brother. Listen, they pay the women's football team, so we don't care about that because the facts of the matter remain. It's not proven. At best, is a chart is
And
a
they have a baby
accusation.
together.
He have two babies. They have two kids,
Exactly.
by the way.
The whole
They are
family,
married.
right?
By the way, so when you want to get
Queen.
into a couple spot,
Queen.
bro,
Can
leave
we
the
lock?
couple
Can we
spot.
lock this bet in? Can we lock this bet in?
You can lock it in if you want to, bro.
Well, I'm
When
locking
he's
this bet.
back. When he's back, we will be there. You will
Greenwood
thank
is
me, bro.
not-
I know you will be a little upset because Mbumo will face the bench because he can't start over Greenwood.
But you
There's
know
no
what I'm
place in the world
right?
he starts
You know
over
what I'm
Greenwood.
thinking? I think they are better off making money off Mason Greenwood away than bringing
Agreed.
him.
So
It's
you
business.
rather make 20 million over 30 goals.
They will use that
For what
because
goals?
Mason Greenwood in the
They'll
last
use that
2
money
seasons
to
scored
build the new
62
stadium.
goals. And the season
Which
finished
team is it?
62.
Where is he scoring those goals in? Where is he scoring those goals in? Where?
I just want to ask you a question. How much goals Ahmad have for Man United? Let's wait. How much goals Ahmad have for Man United?
What's the name of the team he's scoring the goals in?
Marseille. He was the
Olympic
top scorer
Marseille.
in Ligue 1 last season.
Now, let me ask you a question. When was the last time somebody came from Paris to Premier League and scored the same amount of goals?
That's not wait. Mason Greenwood, who make Ahmad go to Scotland when he was 17, 3 months younger.
I used to be. It's
Mason
not I am.
Greenwood,
He's not coming
who
back.
sent Ahmad to Scotland you're talking about. You forget
But
Mason
anyway,
Greenwood came into the team in
Queen,
2019
I agree with you,
and
Queen.
and made
I
the
agree with
biggest
you, Queen.
impact.
Let's
This
make
is why
some.
we
Let's
finished
make some
second
money
place.
from him. Let's make some money from him and reinvest it. It's
Make
not
what
coming back.
money?
They're
How
cashing
could
out.
20 million be more value than 20 goals, bro? Tell me. Where's
Dude, I
the value there?
did not even know we're still making money off Elanga. I did
We are
not know.
making- that is dog money, Gil. Listen, that is no money. The money we're
It's
making
still
off Elanga
something.
is less than 10 million. That
They
does
can use
nothing
it
for
to
Man
patch
United.
the
That
roof.
can't even
They
buy
can
a
use it
player.
to patch the roof. It's still
We don't
something.
need it to patch the roof. Calm down. They don't want to patch the roof. It's not because we can't afford it. We just made 693 million pounds last season.
guys, Queen, let's be very, very honest. Let's
We
be
didn't
very,
sell
very
our
honest.
player.
Okay.
I just
Last-
said we
last
didn't sell no
season-
one.
Last season, we had a big problem. You have to fix your problems. Last season, we have a big problem. The problem was the attack line. The board
Yeah.
went.
Really attack
and
line better than
invested-
Mason Greenwood.
Hold on. The board went and
No,
invested
asking
money.
you talk about the attack line, so let me ask the question.
You say
Who
what?
better
You
than
asked me
Mason
a question.
Greenwood?
Sorry, I didn't hear you. You asked me a question. What was the question?
Who is better in the attack line we bought than Mason Greenwood? Name one of them. Who
Okay.
better?
All right. So let me answer your question. So the board bought 3 players in the attack line. As
Mhm.
of right now, I will take 2 out of those 3 before Mason Greenwood.
Who?
I will take Mbuemo any day before Mason Greenwood.
Probably the only
Yeah.
person in the world.
And I tell you this: 95% of Manchester United fans will take Mbuemo before Mason Greenwood.
Never happened.
Okay.
I went
All
to
right,
the
so-
game 2 weeks ago.
but anyway,
Listen to
let me
me.
go back to the
Listen
point.
to me.
Answer
That's
the
why you're
question.
here,
Let me
man.
go back to the
I
point
was in
of-
the Stratford then 2 weeks ago. And that's why you're here, man. Now. It had more Mason Greenwood kits than Mbumo kits in the Stratford then, bro. And his
There is no way, there is nobody,
So
no
there's
pundit
no
on this earth right now that is talking of Mason Greenwood. Forget it. That's a dead
Bro,
story.
listen to me.
Forget it.
Go to a
Nobody.
Manchester game. If you go to a Manchester game next week, you will see Mason Greenwood kits. If you go the week after, you will see them again. If you go the week after, you'll see them again. Bro,
Queen.
I promise you.
$300. I have a bet. $300. He's not coming back.
When he
Can I
lands,
increase
just
it?
know
Can I increase it?
I will be there to cry
$500.
with you in the car when
$500, Queen.
Mbumo is sitting on the bench
$500.
watching the
I
better
increase
players
it,
score goals.
and if I lose the bet, I send you the money, Queen, to give to him. If he loses it, he send the money to me. 500. I'm increasing it. He's not coming back.
Well, it's recorded. We've heard it here first.
Record it,
$500
Queen.
on
Let
the
me
line.
agree. I increase
Man,
it to
how could you increase
$500.
it, bro, without any agreement? What I will say
$500
to you
on the
though is
line
this, right?
for
500.
What I would say to you is this: if you want Man United to win,
Greenwood to
He
Man
can-
United.
disappointed.
He can
You should be
overrule
happy.
me. He can overrule me and double it to 1,000. And I accept. He's not coming back.
You heard it here
But
first,
don't worry,
guys.
bro. I am not worried because when he's back,
Okay, guys,
will be
we
here.
have
We will
to-
be
we
here
have
again.
to move on. We have to
You know,
move
we'll
on.
be here
when we
again.
reach
I
this
All right,
player.
let's move on, guys. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Early in the morning.
Let's move on.
We have
like
to
1
move on
a.m.
and
All
reach
right,
this
let's
player.
move on. Now we're
Mhm.
We
gonna
have
rate
to run
players.
soon.
Okay, we're gonna rate the players. I know some were trash today and some were extremely good today. We're going to start with the one and only Lamine Semen, the goalkeeper we've been waiting for all our life. Okay.
That's a bit hard. That was a bit heavy there, but I think he still have a lot to go. You know, he real
Listen.
unfit. right now.
Listen,
And I
before,
think
before you
I
came in,
think that's the
before you
best
came in,
part
Mark,
about it.
Mark, before you came in, I was like, how does this guy retain so much composure when he makes a big save? No cheek, no smile, no teeth, no nothing. His face is like this.
Yeah, because his cheeks was winking, the other cheek.
But
You know,
Casey,
because
if it
he's
was
like, yo,
Ghana,
that
if
was a
it
close
was Ghana,
call.
I would be doing this.
No, but listen, yeah, I think he's a good goalkeeper.
But
I've
I'll be
seen him for
60
like 2 seasons at Royal Anfield.
before you know he's bringing
penalties
to
against Man
Vaseline.
City. He saved
Bro,
2
I know
penalties against
we
Man
never
City
said
in that
before that
game.
I hated Onana, man. I
I mean, who likes
Vaseline
Onana,
right now.
bro?
I need a
Ten Hag,
Vaseline right
you
now.
know what's so funny? You know what's the funniest thing? Ten Hag was the manager who got rid of Onana at Ajax. So I was totally shocked to see him come to Man United.
Oh
You know,
my God. We
I know
haven't
that
seen Vaseline.
I don't
We
rate that
haven't
guy at
seen
all.
let's
Vaseline this
rate and go. Let's rate and go.
So yeah, I will
All
give
right.
Give him a
Lemons
7.
a 6 out of
Semen,
10.
I'll give him a solid 7 out of 10.
Oh, I
I
give
think
him
he
a
did
6.
well today. I think he made some great saves today.
Yeah, I think he's at fault for the goal as well.
No,
All
no,
went through his legs.
no. I don't know what Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw were doing there. They were just looking like this, like they
The
were at
ball
the
went through his legs. Anytime the ball go through a goalkeeper legs, it's his fault. I'm sorry.
It was too
To the
chaotic.
left, to the right of him, we can
Honestly,
blame the defender, but through his
It
legs, it's
was,
his
it was
fault.
too much going on there, honestly. That was how that ball got into the net. It was too much
All
going
right,
on.
so what do you rate him, Queen? 7?
Yeah, I gave
What
him
do
a
you rate
6.
him?
I gave him a 7.
6?
I gave him a 6.
All right, Casey.
I've never rated anybody so low before, but I will rate Laman low. 5.
Tony.
I was gonna give him a 7. But this was a mark, man. Holy.
Casey, I think you were watching your game from a Timo TV.
No. Let me tell
I-
you something. Let me tell you something. Go and watch our goals that will be missing. You know when you have one boyfriend, Queen, try cheating sometimes. When you cheat, you know which one is better. We only have one goalkeeper right now, and we cannot cheat. So we think he's the best thing on earth. Lamine Semen is doing good, but I think sometimes he needs to sit down on the bench and be like, God damn, this guy is actually doing good. I need to step up.
That's when we
Yeah.
go to Champions League, then we'll have to find a better goalkeeper.
Fact.
I don't think we will find a better goalkeeper, but I think we need to find competition.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
he need a competition. That's the word.
Tom
Bring the
hit
hair back.
You know that competition when a 6 million player comes in and do better than you, and you're like, gee, this guy could actually
Yeah.
take my job.
You can't tell
I
me
wish they would bring back VTech.
Ayinde is probably looking like, damn, this guy has. I've not had breathing space since he came in. I've not even played
Yeah.
one. But
He
I
has
think when
no-
we have enough
He has no competition right now.
no, at all. Okay, let's go down to Harry Maguire.
7.5. Harry was good today.
That
I
was
can't blame
impressive.
Harry. Even though he gets substituted,
7.
I think he was very good today.
I say
Well,
7.5.
he thought it was for an injury. So
I think that's what I thought that.
yeah,
So
Oh, he got an injury?
yeah. Hamstring.
remember, he had a groin strain
Hamstring.
this season,
Oh,
so
I hope
that
it's
is
not
something that
serious.
when you have it, is kind of it can
Ah,
go and come.
Yeah. I was even
Yeah.
surprised to see him play like part of the second half.
Okay.
So Harry Maguire, I'll give him a 7. Honestly, I wish he used his head to score that goal from the corner, but the head was not working. But yeah, Tony.
Who?
Next player.
Harry
Next one?
Maguire.
Maguire. Maybe like a 6.4.
What?
What was it?
6.4?
He played well. Oh,
Who
sorry.
gives us 6.4, bro? Like,
Sorry. 6.7. How about that? Is that better?
Are you a calculus
I
teacher?
mean, we just do 0.5s, bro. I don't know what the 0.7 and thing, bro. I don't have the graphical metrics for that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
6.8. 6.8.
That's fair, I guess. That's fair.
Tony is a real Nigerian man. Their hand is like this. like
Yeah,
stone.
bro. Like was a 6.4. Maguire was real good today. I think he was very
Nah,
good.
nah, he
And
played well. He played well.
so did
I'll give him a
Maguire.
7. I think he in terms of the area balls that he had to win. He won most of them anyway. So defensively sound as always. Wasn't our fault for the goal. We have to blame Luke for that one. So yeah, definitely a 7.
All right,
Sure,
let's go
getting
down
pies
to
tonight.
Dalot.
I get that
Dalot
last
should have
strong
been
7
removed.
tonight.
Dalot should have been removed from the immediate beginning of that second half. And I'm not a Dalot hater. Okay,
What?
let's clear.
Nothing
It
came down
was
Dalot's
it
side of
was
the pitch. You know that, right? You do.
that
You
guy
know.
was getting eaten alive today by Somerville.
And what did that get Somerville, bro? Did Somerville have an assist? Did
They
he
were
get? Did he
No.
get an assist?
like
Did he
noodles
put
today.
any balls
He
across the
created a lot
box
of space
besides the
for him
one
to go in and
in
take
the first 10
shots. So at
minutes?
least,
I give
I
Dalo a 4. I give Dalo a 4.
I'm giving
Well, I am
Dallo
on
a
island by myself with Dallo today. I giving Dallo a 7. I think he was good
Dallo's
today.
getting a 6.5.
Honestly,
6.5.
if I have to be very honest, I'll give him a 6 today. I'll give him a 6. Honestly, I know he almost scored a goal today too, but listen, I don't. They ate that guy like Vietnamese noodles today. Like I was so embarrassed.
Anyway, he was
I was so
turning
Into
like
that one,
embarrassed.
Shakira.
like I just have to ask the question, right? If a defender gets dribbled, which they normally defenders get dribbled, right? Because
Yeah.
when they face guys like Messi, Ronaldo, I mean, barring that, if there's no output from the attacker, then the defender did his job, in my opinion, because the attacker didn't create anything for the team. He only had one chance he created where he passed the ball across the box. He did throw up Dallo, I can't lie. But I mean, look at Lenny Euro against Kamaldeen Sulemani.
You that
last
answers this
season for
question, let me also
Southampton.
ask you this question.
Sulemani
When
rearranged Lenny Euro.
when you're trying to pick
until-
a woman, are you just picking a woman that is just sitting down there, not doing any harm, not doing anything? He's just there, just like that's it. Dallo didn't do anything spectacular. He didn't cause any harm, but he was just below flat.
But Dallo was one of the best players going forward today.
How?
Who passed most of the crosses today?
Actually,
Dallo.
I was impressed by Maguire today. I was impressed by what's his name? Martinez. It's
Martinez.
every game.
Martinez.
Every
No,
game he's on point.
Martinez was good today. Martinez was good today. But I will kind of give him I'll fault him for the goal as well. Because
The first goal. He was there. He was right there.
Yeah, Simpson came from
He
behind
was
him.
nowhere near.
He was there, looking like he was about to enter Sephora. Just looking.
I
Watch
mean,
the replay. Watch the replay.
I did think that besides Luke
Someone
Shaw,
behind him, and the player was in front for the first bounce, and then he went in and slid in and missed the tackle, right? But then it was Martinez was face to face with the Bowen before Bowen passed the ball in. But then Simpson came from behind Martinez. Obviously, Martinez didn't know he was behind him, but like at least like he sort of stands to see if there was a player coming in or something like that. He didn't
but
stand.
he already marking the guy crossing the ball. He can't mark the
He
guy
was
behind him.
he wasn't at the end of the box. He was maybe like close to the 6-yard box, not even the 18-yard box. It was close to he was inside the 6-yard
No,
box.
it was Casemiro and Kobe Menu that was there. Actually, Kobe Menu was the one who could nip the ball from Kobe Menu into the goal, because Kobe Menu was on the ball right there between the goalkeeper and Kobe Menu. They was the two closest players to the ball, bro. You can go back and check the replay, but it was really like I didn't blame Kobe.
I would check the replay.
I didn't blame Kobe, but it was really off Kobe's foot that Souček scored, because Kobe was right there and Souček just poked the ball away into the back of the net through Lemon's leg. Watch it back.
I'll watch it.
So
Let me
But
watch.
But
yeah, I
Martinez
think
gets the 7 for me.
Since we're speaking of Martinez, I'm predicting Martinez to be our next vice captain when Casemiro departs the organization. I think it has to be him because that guy is somebody that gives blood, sweat, and everything on the pitch. Whether he's injured, he doesn't give a shit. He still wants to come and train. He wants to go and look at the under 21. He wants to hang out with them. His mind, his soul is in Manchester United. You can tell when he plays, as short as he is.
he's not that short though. He's 5'9". Like literally, the average height is 5'9". Yeah, it didn't make Martinez sound like he's a midget for real, you know.
Listen, that guy is a gentle giant. He's a short giant.
He has
That
big
guy
problems, though, for
That
sure.
guy hates Erling Haaland. I don't know what it is.
It is what it is.
Anyway, yes, I predict that he's gonna be the next vice captain, and I think him and Bruno also they do have a very good relationship. So, we are looking for those kind of characteristics, those kind of elements, in when you want to award somebody a leadership role. I think Martinez is about time. It's about time. For Martinez, I will give him a 7. I think he, aside from the little escapee thing that happened on the pitch, I think he was great today. He was really, really great. He was marking, he was defending, he was giving West Ham a run for their coins today in their home. Yeah. So, Casey, what about you? Martinez, Lisandro, the Argentine World Cup champion.
I'm giving it 7.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Mr. Mark, Lisandro Martinez.
I would like to give Lissandro more man of the match today, but I can't. I'll save it.
Hey, okay. We're still not in man of the match yet.
So I'll give Lissandro a strong 7.6 today. I think his performance was clutch, especially when he sent Callum Wilson for beers. He was like, go get some beers on the corner shop there.
Yes.
I'll see you later.
Nasty.
Yeah, but it was. I think Martinez. The more he gets into form, it was really good for us as the season closes out. We have 12 more games. I think he will get better and better and better each game. We see how important he is in kind of steadying the defense and giving them room to breathe because he's trying to keep himself out of trouble. He does very well in tight spaces.
I also think he's playing safe though because the World Cup is around the corner, and I know he wants to play in that World Cup.
Martinez, Argentinian girls, they don't know about playing safe. You know what I mean? It's in their nature to play a kind of aggressive kind of football.
Crazy, yeah.
You have to look at Luke Shaw with that one. But yeah, I think Martinez is very critical to the fact that our team has been playing so well in recent times. Since he came into the team, I think we only lost once or twice.
Yeah. No, he's an element. He's a staple, and we cannot afford to lose him. All right, let's go down to. Okay, let's do the midfield. Casemiro, I'll give him a solid 7.5. I have to give him a solid 7.5. I don't know why he was doing this when he scored that goal. It's like you went to steal and you are trying to tell somebody like, I don't know how many meat I took from the pot, but I know I stole. Like, nigga, why were you doing your hand like this? That shit pissed me off. And then before you know, they have summoned the referee and be like, no, that could be a possible offside. That could be a possible offside.
They were gonna check the goal regardless. Like,
oh man.
I will be honest and say this. I have a real debate with that offside because I think the frame that we saw was a frame later than it should have been. Because where the player was standing is where it blocking where the ball and Kobe foot in the picture that they show. I wanted to see a next angle because I think when Kobe actually kicked the ball was a little bit before when he was actually still onside making the run. this is the weird thing about offsides. I think offsides need to be clear, not marginal. I think marginal offside makes no sense. Because
Mark, you know
when it's a matter of inches, I think that's a matter of reaction time. And if someone have a better reaction than someone, I think that's perfectly normal and part of the game.
I used to know so much about offside, but I feel like every season the goalpost keeps moving, and I stopped caring about learning what the definition of an offside is. I don't care how many videos you want to show me on this TV. My offside might not reflect to Arsenal's offside, but still the same thing. So the goalpost is always moving. That's the reason why I don't get the whole offside situation anymore. Sometimes I feel like VAR can be biased too as well. So I checked out. Okay, if VAR said it's offside, okay, fine. So enjoy it. Shove the goal in your ass. That's what I always.
But I mean, the simplest way to the current rule is that when the ball is kicked by the player who's passing the ball, if the player who's receiving the ball is behind the other player,
Yeah,
the
it's an
defensive
offside.
player, then he's onside. So that's just the simplest way to figure out the offside right now. But at the end of the day, for me, I think it's a matter of we should have automatic offsides and automatic.
Can you guys imagine how sweet football is going to be if they change the offside rule to you have to be at least the space has to be at least 1 feet.
Yeah, 6 meters, 6 feet.
That's not the rule with Wenger. Wenger say it must be 2. It must be 3.5 centimeters or something like that.
Didn't he say? Wenger said it has to be. Your whole body has to be in front of the defender for it to be.
Yeah,
offside.
your whole body is 3 centimeters.
Yeah. And that will give you
to be able to see daylight. So
yes,
3 centimeters of space between human bodies.
Football will be so. Let me tell you something. Football will be so sweet. You know why? There will be more goals. There will be less people trying to buy that offside thing. There will be more goals in football. You know, a lot of people. Let me tell you, a lot of people don't watch football. For people who don't watch football, when I tell them, "Oh, why don't you watch football?" They say, they play for like 90 minutes and they're 0-0. I always hear that all the time. Can you imagine if they take that Wenger rule? That would be nice. I would like it. At least just for the tournament, try it out.
I think they're trying it out at the World Cup. I think you're going to see that
because they've already invested so much in all these automated offside technology that they're not going to do it. The new automated offside thing that if one toe is out of line, you're automatically offside.
I want to know the funny thing about the automated offside.
It's going to repeat itself when Arsenal plays. It's not going to be considered an offside. Trust me. It's not going to be considered an offside if it's Man City. If it's not going to be an offside if it's Arsenal. Trust me. But when it's Manchester United, it's an offside. It's offside.
Only 8 teams in the Premier League have facilitations for automatic offside and VAR replays. Man United is not one of them. Just putting that out there.
VAR needs to go. They need to be dead like tomorrow. I don't want them. Anyway, back to Casemiro. What do you rate him, Casey?
Oh, Casemiro. I like my grandpa so far. I'll give him he's doing good. I'll give him an 8.
Tony.
I'll give him a 7.5. He had a good game. Good game.
Mark.
Same. I would have probably given him man of the match if he scored the goal. So 7.5 for me.
Not bad. Okay. Let's go to Kobbie Mainoo.
All right. Amarim have some charges to answer to because he said to me, this brother is not good enough. And I give it Kobbie Mainoo a strong 7 for today, if not a 7.5. I say a 7 because I leaving it to build up, because this is the 5th game. I think Kobbie was instrumental in keeping the midfield secure. He dominated the Arsenal midfield. He dominated the Spurs midfield. He dominated the Man City midfield. But Amarim said he not good enough. So, yeah, that's all I need to say.
But to him, though, to him, one man's food is another man's poison. To him,
Amarim
Amarim
food
God.
is not good enough for Man
No,
United.
look at you have to also look at it, right? When we had Ten Hag was not playing Ahmad that much, right?
Ahmad was injured.
He
For
was
6
injured.
months.
He
And
was
then
injured.
after he scored the one goal he scored in the game in the season, in the
The
whole
FA
season, he
Cup.
scored one goal. He take his jersey off on a yellow card. How stupid
Liverpool.
is he?
Yeah.
And get a red card. How stupid is he? Because then when they get a red card, you had to miss the next 2
Yellow.
games.
So Queen, this is what in the response of that, right? Okay, so I'll give him, before I even go ahead, I'll give him a 7. But in response to that, with Carrick, it's not one player that is doing well. It's everybody that is doing well. That's the difference. With all these coaches that you've mentioned before Carrick, one set of players are doing well now, then they fire that coach, the next set of players are doing well the next time. But now, even if we drew this game today, forget me that I was just clowning Dalot and gave him a 4. Honestly, everybody should get at least a 6 in this game if we're going to be fair, between 6 and 7. So everybody's really, really doing okay with this coach. You're not right now. If I ask you this question, who do you want to sell at the end of the season right now? You have a hard time thinking of somebody.
Mason Mount.
Ooh.
I need my number 7 back.
No, I said sell.
I need my
sell.
number 7 back for a real number 7.
Great.
I know Eddie don't like that one.
I
But
said
brother,
sell.
this
So,
guy is
you
not
know,
worth my number
the
7.
team is doing well. You know, I like Kim Kardashian, but she got problems. And Kim Kardashian ain't coming back to Manchester United.
She's with Lewis Hamilton. Shut up.
You banned her from Manchester United 3 years ago, bro. She was stalking Rashford and Ronaldo. Yeah, she get banned from Man United, King. We don't encourage that kind of situation at Man United.
Someone else.
It's my phone, sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give Kobe a 7. I think Kobe never died, honestly. But
He almost did.
I think he had a setback when he picked up those injuries. That was a very big setback to his life. And obviously, I think he was being cautious. Remember when we used to talk about Tony, remember when we used to talk about Benjamin Sesko, like being able to just play, don't be scared. But I feel like there was something in his head. I think this is more of like a psychological thing, right? I think Benjamin Sesko had some hold back in his head,
Ruben Amorim.
and I'm glad
Ruben
that
Amorim.
Ruben Amorim.
no, I
What's his
think
symptoms?
his
He was
injury
suffering from Ruben Amorim.
his injury was part of his setback. But I also think that even just like you and I, we've passed through many managers. We work with different companies, right? There's always that one manager you always remember, whether you like it or not. And there will always be that one manager that you hate so bad. Unfortunately, I don't have anybody that I hate. I just feel like, okay, I think this one was I think I was very successful under this person until this person left the department. And once a good manager leaves, I'm leaving too. I'm finding something else. Because I don't know. I've changed
If
jobs.
a good manager leave, I want to take his place. That's just me. Sorry.
No, I don't want to take his place. I want to go somewhere else. I want to do multiple things. Not just
So some managers are not bad, but they are player killers.
Exactly.
true.
They are
Ruben
player
Amorim.
killers. It don't make them a bad manager. It just
Mhm.
make them a player killer. Can I tell you one big player killer? He buys and he kills. And every third season of his managerial, great manager. I'll give you an example of a great manager that at the
Jose
third
Mourinho.
season of his career, he leaves that team horrible with a lot of killed players.
Who?
Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho. Player
I
killer.
thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say Anthony Conte.
No,
Nah.
Jose Mourinho, player killer.
Jose
Chelsea,
Mourinho.
third
Jose
season, he killed
Mourinho tell Man
everybody. Manchester
United.
United, third season, he
He
killed
told
everybody.
Man
Porto,
United,
third
do
season, he
not
killed everybody.
hire Ruben
Easily.
Amorim if
I'm
you're
telling
not
you,
going to buy 10 players in the
I'm
summer.
telling you, some managers are just player killers. They will just kill your career. While
Mourinho tell
some
Man
managers,
United, bro. And I was like,
some managers
yeah,
won't play you, but they won't kill your career. See, right now, honestly, right now, some players are hated in Manchester United. I want to apologize to them because I feel they are better player than they were portrayed over the last 2 years, just because of the style they were playing.
well, I mean, join the club, bro. I go and eat a hot chip for Cunha because I tell man them we should have never signed Cunha.
We should never sign Cunha. What
I
are you?
tell
What
man them we should.
what part of the universe did you just fall out of? Cunha?
Bro, I listen to me, yeah. I feel like you'll understand. I wanted to sign. I wanted Angelo Stiller and Ryan Cherky. That was the price of Cunha.
Yes,
I
but
would
you are.
have paid
But
60
can I say something?
million
At
and
that
still
point
have
in
three in
time,
the bank. I
no.
still would
At
have
that
three in
point
the
in time,
bank,
we
King,
needed an
and I'd
attack
have
line.
Stiller and Ryan Cherky. And Ryan Cherky's better than Cunha, bro. Let's not even argue that. He is better than Cunha. He have more goals and more assists this season in less games.
But
and less
did
minutes.
Frankie want to come to United?
What's
That's the
that?
question.
Bro, you know why he said he wanted to kill United? Because they offered him to United for 18 million euros and United said no. And 2 weeks later, they signed him, they sold him to City.
Do you know how many players that have been offered to City and we took them place? Our captain is number one. That's not how the market works. The market, you cannot buy everybody. In this off season, we bought the three things.
I would still maintain, even though I'm apologizing, Cherky would have been the better signing. He costs less money.
No.
He's 3 years old. He's a better footballer.
No. Than Cunha.
Bro, we pay $63 million for Cunha, King. He is still not worth that. He's doing well. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to apologize. I need a hot chip. But I still say and maintain Cherky is the better player. And by next season end, you will understand why I say that. And
So can I ask you a question right now? Can I ask you a question? Which top three right now, even when we are number 5, which top 3 in Premier League is better than our top 3?
I mean, considering that in my head, our top 3, our front 3 is Sesko, Bruno, and Ahmad. You could say wherever you want after that, bro. Cunha for me could start. He could come off the bench. He performing very well. I'm going to apologize, but let's be honest, bro. Like I said to you before, if Mason Greenwood comes back, you
are misplacing our priority. We have the best. We have the best striking in Premier League. Let's not even talk about buying a striker. What we need right now is 2 midfielders, 1 goalkeeper, and a left back. That's all we need.
Mason Greenwood is not a striker, and he's a better attacking midfielder than Cunha will ever be.
All right, next.
I mean, in his career, he have more goals than Cunha. And as Cunha been playing for 10 seasons. This is his 11th season in football, and he have less goals and assists than Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood didn't kick a ball for 2 years, bro, by the way. He's only 23. He's younger than Ahmad by 3 months. Just wanted to let you know. By the way,
let's move to the front. Okay?
Yes, to Manchester United players.
Mason Greenwood has a buyback clause, bro. Technically, he still is.
Brian Mbeumo. I don't know what happened to
Brian Mbeumo have 4 today, and I'm not going to say anything.
I don't think Brian paid his light bill today. That light was off.
No, you know what the problem is? Today I was watching him, and the way he was running like someone that did not use the bathroom before the game started.
Like he was constipated.
He was
I think he playing a little bit too much minutes, and he in the red line. I think he should have.
I have to give him grace. These people played 3 days ago. Okay, I have to give them grace. And I think that since he came back from AFCON, he has been playing. That guy has
He
been
know
playing
he has been
United.
playing before he went to AFCON. What are
Overplayed.
you talking about? The boy is the best player Manchester United have this season.
But today the light bulb
Are you
went
mad?
off.
Exactly. Brian
you mad?
Mbeumo has had
It's
only
not the
two
best player at Man
two
United this season,
average
bro.
games. Two average games since he came to Premier League. The rest of the game
Actually,
has been subpar.
bro, he had 7 games without a goal and assist, where he gave up the ball more than any other player in Man United this season.
Just like any other player in
Before he
Premier
went to
League.
AFCON, he was statistically the worst attacker in the team. I just wanted to put that out there.
I
Because
know
he
you
didn't
are not.
score a goal in
I know
AFCON,
you
he
are
didn't
not
score
an
a goal for
Mbeumo
Man
fan.
United
Let's
for
move
7
on.
games.
Let's move on, Queen. I give him a
saying, bro.
6. I
Bruno
know you are not.
Fernandes is the best
Let's move
player
on.
this season in Man United, King. Just remember that. Don't do that. Don't ever overstep. Don't step over the
Without
40.
Mbeumo, we're in relegation right now.
Brother, without Bruno, we'd be nowhere. If
Fact.
Mbeumo was on the
Fact.
bench for the last 10 games, we would still win. For the last 4 games, if Mbeumo was on the bench, we still win. I promise you. If Sesko was there, he scored all the goals Mbeumo scored. Maybe score 2 per game.
I think, okay, let's rate Mbeumo first of all. I would give him a solid 6 today. I've given him 8, I've given him 9, I've given him 10. But today I have to be fair. I think 6. And I know he's gonna bounce back. He does. He's somebody that I think when he goes back home and he replays the game again, he will he will try to compensate. That's the right word. He will want to compensate in the next game. Because let's look at it. He has scored, how many times? He scored the first one, the last one
I think it's 9 goals.
Fulham, against Man City, against Arsenal, against what's the fourth one? Who was the fourth one?
He
Bournemouth.
scored against Liverpool,
Bournemouth.
City, Spurs,
Yeah.
Arsenal, Man City.
He scored against-
didn't
he
score
scored against
one of those
everybody.
teams in between. In one of
Yes.
these games in between, he didn't have a goal. I don't think he scored against
Oh.
City.
Chelsea?
I think he didn't score against City. I think he scored against Bournemouth. Then he scored against Arsenal, the next team, and then Spurs.
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Cunha or
When-
Mbeumo?
Didn't he score
Mbeumo.
against
Scored
Spurs?
against City.
Not against Spurs.
Scored against
One of
Spurs
them
and
games he
scored
didn't
against
score a
City.
game. He didn't
Right.
score.
Scored
It was
against
Sesko and Cunha. And
But,
the other game it was Bruno and Cunha. So for 2 games he didn't
I
score
think-
anyone. He have 9 goals. I think it's 9 goals he have and 3 assists or something like that. Because he
I think he's isn't it the highest right now?
He has
Bruno.
10 goals for us this season.
Huh?
Mbeumo has 10 goals for United this season.
In the Prem?
All competition, I'm pretty sure.
All
You're talking
competition.
about the
9 in
Prem.
Premier League, 1
9
out
in
of
Prem.
Premier League.
Yeah. Because he scored against Green Beans, remember? So
Yeah. That game Cunha was dastardly. Amorim was equally dastardly as a coach.
So Mbeumo has scored against every big team except Chelsea. Tottenham home and away, Man City, Arsenal, and Liverpool.
Cool. He still didn't score for about 7 or 8 games in a row before going to AFCON, and no goals in AFCON. So I mean to say, bro, like that says a lot about a player. He could never be world class if you want to put it out there that he's world class. just putting that out there. I watched AFCON and I couldn't even celebrate my guy playing because I was like, how the hell did Cameroon reach that far playing such shit? You know what I mean? I'm sorry, bro. I rate Mbeumo. More than I rate Cunha. Just putting that out there as well. I have to be honest. This is why I'm like, get Mason Greenwood back home, please. Thank you very quickly.
I need to bring you guys back together again because my rings are about to fall off.
I promise you, if Mason Greenwood was playing today, he
I'm
scored.
sorry, man. I'm loving this.
No, I think I found my squad. Okay, it has to be this.
I'm loving I'm loving this. So it's actually like saying
Ah,
Amorim is a better coach than Carrick.
Never happened. But okay. not in the Prem. Maybe in Portugal. But not in the Prem. Because I mean no.
you said maybe.
Do you know this guy won? Bro, listen, yeah. I don't want to go on Amorim case.
All right.
Okay.
Do you know? Oh, sorry, guys. There's something I remember. Do you know who we have to give a props to? The guy, what's his name? That Carrick uses as our set piece coach.
Tim Holland.
Yes.
Oh, the older guy.
We need to give him kisses,
Oh, the
hugs,
set
and
piece
money.
coach is actually Johnny Evans, by the way. The assistant coach.
What about Johnny Evans? You know, go give her flowers.
No, I'm just saying we are having the highest.
Evans
I give
makes
everybody
sense.
their flowers, but I'm just
All
saying.
of them deserve their flowers. Yeah.
Yes, that we're just
We're
talking about the
questioning-
amount of set piece goals we're having, while we were conceding in the past set piece goals. Right, we just turned it around. That's
Yeah.
just all.
But in a way, you have to kind of thank Amrin for that too, because we actually we had more set piece goals scored under Amrin, obviously since since he started.
We
the
also had the
season.
most set piece goals conceded on Amorim in our history.
That was last season, though, not this season.
No, that
Oh,
was
we're talking about this season.
That was last season, not this season.
We're talking
we
about
have
this season.
We're talking
See,
about
I remember one
if we go and buy Joao Gomez right now, some people will still say we should thank Amorim for it. I'm just
in terms of the positives that Amrin did, let's just at least start small.
Can I tell you why I'm not seeing a positive? Can I tell you why I'm not seeing a positive? Whenever they cross a ball into Manchester United post, I'm thinking we're conceding.
But you guys are looking at it from the
I
season
agree with him.
before.
I agree with this guy.
I know. Right now, I'm just giving props.
Like,
I'm just giving props to 5 games. I don't know about 20 games from now. I'm not talking about 50 games ago. I'm just talking about 5 games.
No, that's fair. That's fair. No, I think for me, I'm just saying, like, in terms of like our record this season, in terms of scoring from set pieces, it started, although like it wasn't perfect, but like
as much as we've scored goals
right?
from.
No, it started horrible. Let me remind you, it started horrible against Arsenal. We don't lose that game if not for that set piece. Let me keep going on and on. Green beans. It started horrible.
I'm saying scoring, not conceding.
I'll name all of them for you. It started horrible.
Right now, United has the most goals from set pieces compared to
And
Arsenal
that's
this
not
season.
because of Amorim.
It's
The reason why we were terrible at set pieces to begin with, bro. The first time in our history, the only season we were ever bad at set pieces was under Amorim, bro. We was never bad at set pieces any time before that. Never.
But
ever,
then he
ever.
changed the set piece before the season
Because he changed the defensive rotation to a half rotation, bro. He said it in the press conference on match week 6. He said, I changed the defensive rotation to a half rotation, and the guy's not understanding it. But
so I get what you're trying to say. No, I get what he's trying to say. I get what he's trying to say. But let me let you know one thing, right? In the game of football, in any sports, when you tweak one person, you change a formation. Just one person. When you go from playing one striker to 2 striker, the game change.
And that's where I give credit to Pep.
Yes,
anytime
and
he makes that switch, oh Lord, he doesn't care.
The problem with Amorim is that if you concede one goal from set piece, after the set piece, you do the same exact thing, and over and over and over again. Each time they cross ball into our 18, I swear to God, there is only two dimension Manchester United was. We concede goals through set piece, and we only attack through the wing. That was Amorim.
Last
Name
season.
one goal
Or
that we
this
scored
season.
from the middle.
My work
From
is
the
done here.
middle in 30 games, one goal from the middle. Amorim made our strikers so horrible. I swear to God, I don't even know if I will criticize Højlund so much if Højlund was right now. I hated that guy because we were just playing through Mbuemo and I don't know, whoever is in the other side. That's all we were doing.
You guys have taken it.
No,
further
I
than
think
where
you
I
don't
even came
understand.
from.
I think you don't understand.
No,
If you watch football,
you guys-
you would
no,
understand
no,
how
Mark,
terrible
Mark.
Amorim was
Mark,
at Man United.
You are
He's not
taking
My
carries.
my
He was
point
terrible at
is
Man United.
my point is Amrin noticed that we were conceding a lot of goals from set pieces last
No,
season.
he caused that.
He
He
hired
caused
a
it.
new
Eddie. Eddie.
Obviously,
If
we've
the
been on
season
set
before Amorim came, we conceded the least set piece goals of any team. The season before that, we were third in least conceded. The season when he
Yes,
took
but
over,
then
we were
obviously when it
the
came,
season
when
when
everything
Amorim
came,
took over was the
he
only
noticed
we
that
conceded
it
goals from
went
set
again
pieces.
too.
He
had a
caused
new
that
system
problem.
called-
He brought the problem with him. His system was the problem. He didn't meet a problem, you know.
Mark,
He created it.
Mark, if you create a problem, aren't you going to try and find a solution to fix that problem?
You know what's the solution? Go back to the full rotation in defense. You could
That's
apply
all.
the full rotation
Mark,
because
Mark, you're not getting my
several
point.
back
You're
three
not getting my
managers,
point.
several back three managers play the full defensive rotation. Several, including Xavi Alonso, including Iraola, including guess who? This guy at Crystal Palace. They play a full defensive rotation using a back three. He could have done it as well, but he played a half rotation. This is what caused us to concede the goals. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to explain to you, because
Mark,
it's
we are
it's his
both
fault.
we are both
No,
talking
we are talking about two different things. Because you are saying that
I think
you
they're
are not
saying
saying it
the
is
same
his
thing,
fault.
but in parallel angles.
Yes,
It's a
exactly.
parallel
exactly.
angle. Amorim brought weakness in set piece defending when he came because he changed the way we defended set pieces. He
And what
caused
did
the
he do?
problem. He did never fix it.
But
He never fixed it because for the first 7 games, all the goals we conceded was set piece goals.
Amorim came in the midst of problems. Okay.
Oh,
okay,
That's
then
not-
you see to tweak some things and then what things change, right?
Amorim and Ten
we
Hag
still
came
conceded set piece goals
when
under
there was
Amorim
fire
until
on
So,
the
game
mountain.
17.
okay, hold on. In his
My
defense,
thing-
Queen,
my
you just
thing
said
is-
Amorim came in the midst of problems, right? Did Carrick come in the midst of problems?
Yes.
What did he do?
What did he do?
Solve it. Guys, I have to go. I'm
He-
sorry. It's
He's
2
doing
a.m.
what he's supposed. He's doing what he's being paid to do.
And exactly, you're perfectly right. You are perfectly right. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Amorim came in the midst of problem and he didn't do what he was supposed to do.
Did nothing. Made it worse.
You are perfectly right,
Our
Queen. You said that.
problems that
I don't have
Amorim
to
met
add to
would
what you
never
said.
have taken us
I don't
to
have to add
15th.
anything to what
I
you
just
said.
promise you.
I don't have to add anything. He came and he did
You guys should
absolutely
please
nothing.
Let's
No,
forgive
you see,
Amorim.
because
Eh?
Eddie don't want to see
Let's finish the
reason.
You
rating.
guys
No,
Let's
you
finish
guys
the rating. Let's
forgive
finish the
Amorim.
rating.
Forgive
Let's finish
Amorim,
the
but he
rating.
does not know what
I
he's
have
doing.
to go, guys, because it's like 1:30 in the morning.
Amorim
and I have to
broke
get up for work in like
my
2 hours.
relationship. How can I
Okay.
forgive him?
Okay, let's finish the ratings. Let's do it.
All right. Benjamin. No, we just did who now?
And Bumo.
We did
Mbeumo, okay.
Mbeumo, yeah.
And who else was on the
Yeah.
front? Bruno
Bruno
Fernandes
started.
and
10.
Cunha.
Bruno gets I don't
And
know
Bruno
about
gets a 7. Bruno gets a 7.
7.
today. He
Yeah,
could have
I'll
done
give him
better.
a 7.
He could have done
Bruno
better.
gets
today.
a 7, but
Oh,
I think he was my man of the match today.
Huh, Queen, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. You were one of them when I was bashing that our manager, and you were one of those that said sell Bruno. But all of you now want to hug Bruno. I'm
I love
surprised.
Bruno. I blind
You
you
said
now.
sell Bruno, Queen.
I'm
Queen,
surprised.
Queen.
I wish I
Eddie
knew
got
how to
into
pin
your head
messages
and
so I can
get me
pin
to
all
say
these
sell
women and
Bruno.
these men. They wanted to kill me. They wanted to kill me. Please give Bruno a 7. Let's keep going. I just wanted to remind you. I wanted to remind you. They said I was crazy. I'm like, Bruno.
The
In short,
best
let's keep
player
going.
in Man
Let's
United
keep
for
going.
the
Who is
last
the
5
next person?
seasons.
Let's keep going. I'm not saying anything.
Casey,
Let's
you
keep
know what
going.
it is, Casey? They think that Ahmad was the best player in Man United last season. That's their problem. Like a lot of fans think Ahmad was the best player in Man United, which he has not been yet.
Ah,
He's good. He does well. Not the best player. Bruno.
all right, we're
is the
almost
best
done.
player.
Okay.
Mhm.
I give Bruno a 7. He was actually my predicted man of the match on the app, but I don't think he's a man of the match. Tony.
I give Bruno a 7. It wasn't his best game, but he still did a lot. Yeah, I think the low block really kind of I feel like if Sesko started the game, he could have probably gotten a couple maybe like 1 assist, But yeah,
That was
it,
because of
it,
Mbumo.
in my opinion, Mbeumo should not have started the game. It should have been Sesko that started up front. But yeah, it's okay. 7 for me.
Mark.
I gave him a 7 because
None.
I agree with Eddie. I think Bruno could have done better today. I don't think it's a low block. I think it was Luke Shaw and then Mbumo. I think the passing scheme between Luke Shaw and Mbumo today was not the best. I think Mbumo was doing too much with the ball. And I think he and Luke Shaw was holding on to it way too much more than they should have. You could have seen the moment when Ahmad was breaking on the right side and Mbumo held the ball running through midfield. Before he touched the half line, he was supposed to free Ahmad with the pass. He took an extra touch, lost the ball. He did this multiple times in the game, and Bruno was very frustrated with him. And when Bruno gets frustrated with you, I am pissed off at you because Bruno knows better than you. He sees everything. Listen to him, and we will win.
Listen to the captain.
You know what I mean? Is what it
Bruno
is.
has highest goal. Okay, highest goal and highest assist in Manchester United.
As
And
usual.
on top of that, he has been playing 30 games off his natural position. He still has the highest assist and goals.
I think he just surpassed. I read it this morning. Is it
He's
possible?
now he's under
Is it
was it
possible?
Unique and Rooney
Oh yeah, one of the two.
in terms of like goals and assists.
Let's go down to the last but not the least. We haven't done Ahmad, right?
Mm-mm.
No,
Okay,
we didn't do Ahmad.
let's do Ahmad and then we'll rate the manager.
Cunha or manager.
Ahmad
Cunha.
Cunha Sesko is the last three.
Yeah.
I think Ahmad did well.
Sesko was a substitute. I don't really rate my substitute like that.
Sesko is my man of the match today. Did you see the goal he scored? He made Mbumo's shit pass look like a worldie.
Ooh.
You come on, you can't tell me, Eddie, you didn't see that pass and wasn't like, what are you doing, Mbumo? And but Sesko slapped that into the top bins and he was like, equalizer. You know what I'm saying?
I think like that's how I was saying. Sesko could have studied this game, man. Like I feel like this would be a perfect game for him to at least get 2 goals. But it is what it is. Ahmad, I'll give Ahmad like a 6.8. It wasn't like superb performance from him, but he still did okay. 6.8.
Let's remind them that in the week of March week 21, Sesko was the player of the week. We took it
Did you guys notice how they didn't want United players to win Player of the Week last weekend?
4 in a row.
Because you only had 4 in a row.
4 in a row. Benjamin Sesko looks like I'm about to get his jersey because listen, this guy has gone from a meme to a hero. Okay. Just
I
like
tell
Harry
you, he's a
Maguire.
bad man striker. You know, he just needed time
I
to settle
think,
in.
yeah, I think he's gonna
Yeah.
do well. This is
No,
first.
trust me, next season this guy is gonna give them a feast.
I have his kit on right now.
He's gonna
Nice.
smash. He's gonna smash a lot next season. I can't wait. I cannot wait. With the way he jumps, Shesko. Ooh, that's like one of my favorite things that I always want to see when he scores and then he jumps up in the air.
Guys, I really do have to go. Sorry.
Okay.
It's like
Thanks for
Rate
coming
Ahmad
on.
before you go. Rate Ahmad before you go.
I gave Amada 7 because I think the only thing he didn't do was score that goal in the last run. I think he
And-
should have shot
And
instead
did not
of pass.
fall on time because he could
Yeah.
have given us the penalty too as well. He could have
I
given us
think
the
he did
penalty.
really well today. I think the only thing, if anybody was to criticize his game currently, because I'm a heavy critic of Ahmad, to be fair, I think the only thing could really criticize him is not getting a goal or assist in the last 2 or 3 games. But other than that, he's done everything right. You know, he's opened his game. He passes the ball. He chooses. He make good decision when he passes as well. He looks to try to find the strikers ahead of him. He dribbles when he needs to. I think he's been playing very well since he came back from AFCON. I think he's been one of the best players in Man United for the last
All
couple of games. So
Before you go, Carrick.
Carrick I'll give Carrick a 6 for today. I think he
What
did
about
make
Cunha?
some good decisions towards the end of the game, bringing on Joshua Zirkzee and Sesko, because I think that really did give us the little extra we needed going forward. I think 2 things for me. He needed to take off Mbumo and not Cunha. I think Cunha in the game was doing well. I would have given him a 6 or a 7 today, possibly. I think he came off. I think he didn't have much of the ball because Luke Shaw wasn't really passing him the ball when he was open. And he was doing the same thing to Ahmad as well. So, yeah, that was just my take for those players.
Cunha.
I gave Cunha a 6.5 today.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you so
yeah,
much.
Cunha was a no-show.
Thanks for having me, guys. Shout out to each and every one of you. I'll catch you guys
All right,
later.
Mark.
Thanks,
Take
guys.
care.
Good chat.
Bye.
Have a wonderful day, guys.
Thanks.
Issy,
Yeah.
rate Cunha.
Cunha, I give him a 6.5.
Yeah. You people on these points.
No, let's be honest. Cunha did not have a good game today.
No, he didn't. Oh, sorry.
Well-
What about Mason Mount? What's going on with him? Is he injured?
Yeah, he's injured.
Yes,
Oh,
now,
okay.
I did not even know actually until like 2 games or 3 games.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Carrick said he's going to be
Actually,
out
no, I found out when I was
until,
in Old Trafford that he was injured.
I think he got injured after was it not the Brighton game? Or something like that. But yeah, I think
He
he
played in the
could be
Brighton
coming
game, I
back
wasn't
maybe in the next 2 weeks, give or take, hopefully.
Right.
Yeah,
And Dogo will not be back till April. So
which sucks. We're gonna miss him.
it feels like forever. Okay, so for me, I'm going to rate Cunha. I think I'll give him a 7, honestly. I can't just because of one bad day and just tear down the man like that.
6.5. Like I don't know. Like I said earlier, like the energy was off today. Like usually you see Cunha just picking up the
It's
ball and just
very
driving
possible
down.
that they went into that game thinking they were going to win that game. You
And
understand?
also, I think that's win 5 straight and give that guy a haircut was also weighing down on them. So I think
And that was the same thing that happened when we played Everton. Even with the 10 men down, we still could not beat them. And we're facing them again away.
next
So,
week.
yes,
This weekend.
this weekend, actually.
Oh, no,
So,
we're playing on Monday. We're playing on Monday. Next
oh,
Monday.
yeah. Why Monday? Oh, my God. Yeah, that's another bad luck Monday because all our Monday games were just fucking bad luck.
They
We're
were.
been asked this season.
All right.
It's a way too.
Ahmad
I'll give Ahmad a 7.
Ahmad needs to be knowing when to fall inside that penalty box. He needs to be learning how to drop. Okay, I need him to get that. If he has to go and take, if he needs to go and take acting class or whatever, they need to train
All
that
you
guy.
have to do is watch Neymar highlights and you should be good.
Yes, you need to know when to drop. Like, stop doing African man. No, fall if you have to fall. Please give us some points.
Leave
That could have
that
been
penalty.
an easy penalty, but VAR took 3 seconds to determine that it was not a penalty. I'm like, these VAR people, they are mad.
He was literally getting his shirt pulled too, so I'm like,
Yeah, so Ahmad, yeah, I'll give him a 7. I think he's one of our best players this season anyway. And then for Carrick, well, I understand you're not always going to get everything right. You're going to have good days and you're going to have bad days, okay? And this is where I've been scared of, to be honest, on the days that it's like a not so good day for him. How are people's perspective and mindsets going to shift into? And if we had lost that game, trust me, a lot of people will be coming for his neck. I know these fans very well. They will all be screaming, yelling, and shouting. But life, sometimes you don't always get what you want. Sometimes you have to always fight for that stuff. So, which he did today. He made sure to make that substitutes, brought in Benjamin Sesko. And I think Benjamin Sesko coming from the bench has been amazing lately.
yeah,
So I have to give it to him, mental wise, that he did make some great changes. It was a very tough game, if you have to ask me. It was a very, very tough game, but at the end of the day, we're still able to take one point home. So, Mr. Michael Carrick,
There is a reason why 2 managers in a row has been benching Benjamin Sesko, and let me tell you guys the reason why. When we play Benjamin Sesko, it's the same thing that Gyökeres is doing. Good strikers, good players, but they make you feel like you're playing shot in one. They have a way of making you feel like they're playing shot in one. So they are not Haaland dominant, but at the same time, they are not like, just next game, please do me this favor. Watch Benjamin Sesko when we don't have the ball. He's standing around a lot. And managers don't like that. Huh?
he's not running.
He's not running. And when you're not running, it feels like you're playing with a red card. Managers don't like that. Both of our managers didn't like that. And that's why they're keeping him on the bench. But when he comes as a substitute, like you said, Queen, guess what happened? He realized that he's been sitting down for a while, which is what we need to do to Lamens. And guess what? He starts beefing it up sometimes. But he's after 10 minutes, 15 minutes, he's still walking again. So while he's a great player, he's playing well. And Manchester United should not make the mistake Liverpool made. Let's not go out there and buy players we already have because a good player became available. Semenyo became available and we go there and spend on Semenyo because a good player became available. No, let's buy what we need. And what we need is 2 midfielders, 1 backup goalkeeper, and a left back. Everybody. See, even if you started watching football today, you know we need those things. But then now, one striker will come up again, then Alexander Isak will go and buy it. Can we buy what we need first? And that is what we did off-season. We bought what we need. Striking line and a goalkeeper. We solved that problem. You understand what I'm saying, guys?
Liverpool bots are all injured.
But they bought backup of backup. You have Etekite and you went and bought Isak. You have a midfielder. You went and bought another one.
They bought backup, but the backup they had before, they did not encrypt it.
They bought another midfielder now again, Queen. They bought another midfielder again.
That first guy that got injured, right?
Again. So, our players are doing good. Honestly, we're doing good. This game today is 4 games in a row we won. We got a draw today. We're actually doing good. All of them are doing good. I would not give anybody less than a 6, honestly. But Lamens just needs to beef up small, I beg. You know, but our
I think
players are.
he would do
I won't
well.
change anybody.
He would do well. You understand? We just need to give him time. He's still a
Oh,
kid.
he's a young boy. He's a kid.
With what he has shown us, this guy, he has that. I think he's a kid, but a matured body. You get? And that's one of the things I like about him. Like, he's so matured on the job. But
Oh, Chesko or Lamens?
Lamens, but at heart, he's
Yeah,
a
he's 23. That's young for goalkeepers in a way, right?
Hmm?
Lamens, he's 23. He's too young for a goalkeeper. He still has a lot to learn. Like we're looking at Donnarumma. He's what? 25.
David
Only
came at
2 years older. But
David
he's
De Gea
better than
came at
16,
19
right?
though. David De Gea came at 19.
Yes. Yeah, he came at 19. Right? So
Well,
like
I get where you're coming from. If we have to look at the average goalkeeper out there, they are in their 27, 26, 28.
many of them reach their prime in their
They're
30s.
older. Yeah,
A lot of
Late,
goalkeepers
their
reach their
late
prime when they are
20s.
30.
you're
Yeah,
right.
their late 20s, that's when they hit their prime. But yeah,
You're
when did he hit his prime? In his late 20s,
Yeah.
right? Although his own had to be accelerated because of the state of the club, right? Obviously. But still, like, uh, it shows that there's a good development for Lamens. It just hopefully we can get the right coaches that will help him out. Even if you have to get like an ex goalkeeper to show him the ropes. Yeah, go for it, right? I think the
I
club
agree.
has to start thinking about how they can further develop many of the players that they have right now. If you have bundled these young players for a reason. You need to have at least someone who has played in similar positions and can show them the ropes.
And
He
mentor
has the
him. I
mistakes
agree
that
with
are
you.
made. Exactly, right? Like in the longest time, we don't have anyone that is gonna help our strikers, coach out like
His mentor is Courtois.
yeah, for Lamens, yes. For Chesko, Hoyland, like
For
who are the
Shesko,
strikers? We
apparently
don't have any strikers.
they brought in this guy. Who was that guy? They said they brought in to talk to Shesko. Is it Nani or Valencia? Both of them look at it. Has to be Valencia. No, it's not Anthony Valencia. It's
No,
this
I think
other
it's
guy.
not.
He has hair too as well. He's an ex-player.
Luis Taha.
No, it was Fletcher that said he brought the guy to speak to. Oh my God, what is his freaking name? It's not Nani. It's not Nani. Is it Nani?
Can
No,
we?
Nani
Can
was
we?
not really.
Could we, Queen? Could we have just paid Amorim to be our recruiter? Because
he
everybody
job.
Amorim brought in was good.
We have to give it to him.
Man United can do the funniest thing. They can sack Wilcox and hire Amorim.
We need to thank Amorim. He got rid of Garnacho. Look at Garnacho now.
Everybody he brought in have been good. Yeah. And I forget everything. People, Manchester United fans keep wishing that we have every player on earth. But our front is the best front right now in Premier League. Forget Haaland, we get all the goals.
Yeah.
They are doing good. You get what I'm saying, right? And we are doing this good without Mason Mount and Dogu. So it's okay. It's not that bad. Our problem is just midfield. Amorim, everybody he brought, even the young lad he brought, well, it's our board, but the players that those board brought in, Kone, I've watched that guy. I thought our coach was going to give Gabriel 10 minutes in the other game the other day. I thought he was going to do that. But Gabriel too, I want to see him play.
Who's Gabriel?
JJ Gabriel.
Oh, JJ. Right? Oh,
yeah. He's been in the bench 3 times.
Already?
Yes. He was there last game. He was in the substitute. Yeah, he was. Wow. I've been looking at the substitute. I'm like, please just give him. You have to just get those, butterflies off. Even if it's 3 minutes, 2 minutes, just give it to him. Let's see what he can do.
I have a feeling Carrick will probably play him our last home game of the season, and just because that's what they usually do. Last home game of the season. So if the scoreline is going in our favor for Thor, then
If we got a 2-0, that's why 2-0s are important. If we got a 2-0 or 3 or 3-1, you can bring him
Yeah.
in, alternate him and
Exactly.
Lacey, play him
Yeah.
with the big boys and see what he can do.
Because
Because I heard, the
he
reason why they put him on the bench? I heard that Real Madrid wants to poach him.
yeah, they are very good at doing that now.
That's
They're very good
nasty.
at
That's
poaching players.
just bad.
Like he went from playing U15s to playing for the U18s, and then he was going to played for the U21s. I'm like, at 14, that's crazy. Like, if you study how talented he is, like if he's already playing with U21s, like he can definitely start playing
He's talented.
smartly. Yeah, he's very talented. Like I'm pretty sure at 16 he's gonna be playing like Premier League football soon. Anyway.
Mm.
Like it kind of brings me back to like Rooney, when Rooney came at 16 and he was playing and everything, and it was like it's mental to think about that.
Yeah.
And especially at that time, when Rooney started playing at 16, I think the Premier League was just full of big-bodied men too back then.
Big-bodied
Compared to
men.
what it is now, right? Compared to what it is now. That's why I keep saying that was the loan, moving out to like the championship, because we still have that tradition of big box center backs that are 65, 200 and something pounds. Loan him out. If you go and fight those guys, you will know how to move. You know how to move in the box. A lot better than what he's doing right now, right? But
Where are you located?
I'm in Canada.
Huh?
Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Canada.
Oh,
Yeah.
which part?
I am in Niagara Falls.
Oh, Niagara Falls. Oh, okay. I go to Canada a lot. I have boys in
Okay.
Calgary and stuff. Yeah.
You
I've
go
been to
there.
I have
Winnipeg.
family in Calgary as well. So
Yeah, Calgary, Winnipeg. Yeah. So
Which one
yeah.
is
a lot of yeah.
So yeah,
Anyway.
we're
Is that it for the
growing.
day?
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys for joining me. I'm about to go eat.
Yeah.
Go to the gym.
Yeah, I have to
Oh,
go to
and
school.
don't forget Chelsea Drew.
I have a game in 2 hours,
Ladies and
so I have
gentlemen,
to go
we
and
are
eat
sitting on top
and
of
get ready
Chelsea.
for my game.
Chelsea will beat us till the end of the season.
We are just waiting for Aston Villa to lose.
If Villa loses, I'll be so happy. I'll be so happy.
I think they will. I think they will. 1 second. Let me check the Aston Villa.
I've been praying for Arsenal to win the league.
They're playing
But
Brighton.
Arsenal have been talking too much crap to me lately. I'm beginning to winch them.
They will lose to Brentford. They are playing in Brentford's home next on Thursday.
We'll see. I'm waiting for Arsenal to lose now. I've been winching them.
Yeah, no,
All right, guys.
I gotta go.
Have a
Yeah.
wonderful day.
Night.
Thank you so much for joining me. I'll
You're
definitely be back
welcome.
again in the next game. I'll
Take
see you in
care.
the next one.
I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
All right, take care. Bye.